I am here just gathering things for. I should probably actually write that down. Where's the text? I have to get everything for painting. Getting paints. Yeah. All right. I will be back in like 2 minutes. You know what? Let's actually build something tonight. Like actually build something, not just give up halfway through because it's a night on it. Cool. I have everything I need. Let's go ahead and get this from the waiting room. Get this started. We're gonna be building Kritok because I play AOS occasionally, and I kind of want to get him done. That's what I need. I was reading Warsmith. I was contemplating cleaning my hobby space, but I will annoy you instead. Hell yeah. I was curious for my model if I could be an apothecary for the warband. So I'm gonna make rules, obviously, when we get closer to everybody's 1-year anniversary. But the Shedlord returns. Goddamn it, Rat Boy! I haven't seen you in a while. I also haven't streamed in a while. I think that's why. But when it gets to a year, I'm gonna put out a thing in the Discord because obviously only members would know. Where I'm gonna put. Oh god, the music's kind of loud. There we go. I'm gonna be putting not necessarily. I don't want to necessarily say rules because then it sounds like I'm limiting people. But pretty much the only limits is like for Chosen, you are relegated to 32mm models and cultists. So like normal legionaries, or I'll probably also put Chosen in there as well because the name is Chosen. But for Warpsmiths, it's gonna basically just be like, literally, do you want me to make you a character? So yeah, you could be an apothecary and you could say, like, it would be a proxy for like Fabius Bile, and just give me ideas for what you want. But that's gonna be as we get closer to the 1-year anniversary because I don't want to have to start thinking about that right now. I'm gonna have to put rules, and the only model that's like off limits for goddamn it, Lost. The only model that's like off limits for I won't convert is Abaddon because I'm Abaddon. Hello, Lost. Your gift preceded your message. Yeah, this is the only model I'm probably never gonna get badge for because I like my Abaddon and I don't ever want to take another Abaddon. I just want to take me because I am Abaddon. Fair, I'll have to write down what I have in mind because I do have idea with lore. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Wait, how the fuck do I put this guy together? I know that was the point. I announced my presence with money spent. This is fucking absolute psychopath. Now I have to make another fucking name token. Thanks for that. Or a name tag. Kritok actually doesn't have that many pieces on him. Okay, never mind. He actually has quite a few pieces on him. Oh, I got to put the text out of the fucking way. I almost ended the stream by accident. Oh, that would have been hilarious. What else? Yeah, it's just gonna be a chill building stream today. I mean, I might paint this guy tonight. I actually should message in my hobby Discord if anybody at the shop is looking at game tomorrow, because they're doing an Age of Sigmar tournament, but I think they have an even number of people, and I don't want to join. I also don't know if it costs money to join, because usually the tournaments at my shop cost money. Yeah, I'll just put out a message really quick and ask if anyone's gaming. It'll give me an excuse to go to the shop. Because I need to go drop something off. At Warhammer 40k. Oh, I'm gonna finish building my Terminators if you are building, even though I want to start playing Rogue Trader for the first time. It's a very good game. It took a year for it to get updated to be working, and it's still semi-working, but it's still a good game. There we go. Oh hey, my hobby group is thinking of trying out boarding actions. Does anyone have experience with that? I have not played boarding actions. I've played Kill Team, what's that shit called? Gallo Dark, and that's about it. Boarding actions, as far as I'm concerned, is kind of the same thing. I heard it's fun, but I just don't like playing at those type of games. I want to play 3,000 point games, but that's just because I'm a psychopath. I'm customizing my character right now, and I already have the aesthetic and character customization. Yeah, hell yeah. Rogue Trader is really fun. The Heresy path didn't work. That's so fucking funny. Well, good thing I didn't go Heretic back then. I would have been fucked. Probably should have messaged my friend if he wanted a game tonight. I'll probably message him tomorrow. He's off this weekend. We haven't played anything in a long time. I might play Rogue Trader tomorrow, or Dark Tide. They just came out with a new update. The Secret Heretic Companion could summon demons, but they literally couldn't do anything other than move. That's so fucking stupid. God damn it. If I were to start Iron Warriors, would it be better to get the 40k Chaos models or the 30k Heresy models? It really depends on what you want them to look like, if you want them to look corrupted or not. There's no real right or wrong answer. I'm just a psychopath, and I 3D print everything, and I also buy third-party stuff, because I don't like the normal Chaos models. I don't like all that trim. All my Iron Warriors look semi not corrupted, solely because I don't want to have to deal with trim. I also just like old Heresy armor. It just looks cooler to me than the Chaos armor. There's hints of the Heresy armor in the Chaos armor, but it's not enough for me to like it. I like Mark III armor too much. Jesus. By the way, I just want everybody to know. Let me tab back open to this, actually. I literally stayed up for like 8 hours. Not even 8. So I came home, work was kind of rough, so I took a nap. That nap ended up me going to bed from 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock, so I slept for like 5 hours. Then I realized I hadn't actually finished editing the video. I barely started, actually. So from like 9 p.m. to like 6 a.m. I was editing, and then I realized it was 6 a.m. when I finished. So I may or may not have called off work under the pretense that I was sick. Because I was not about to go into work with no sleep after 9 hours of editing. I was actually planning on streaming way earlier, just for that exact reason, and I was going to make a joke on the stream, but I don't know if anybody at work knows about this channel. They shouldn't. I never told anybody about it. But this valley is not as big as people think it is. Is it like a gear? It is a gear, and a wheel of some kind. It isn't. It's quite small. It's fucking so tiny, dude. Do you sell any 3D printed models? No, I do not. I don't know how to 3D model at all, and I am not willing to learn. I barely have time to paint. I think that would be cool to like learn 3D modeling and do that kind of stuff on stream, but also at the same time, I really, really, really don't want to fucking learn anything new right now. Playing Helldivers 2 with a random called Jew Goats. That is... I don't know what you want me to say about that, actually. I'm just gonna be quiet. How do you respond to that? Where are the rats? There they are. I need to get new clippers. They never fix the explosions causing crashes. I'm literally just not going to go back to that game until either there's an update or they fix everything. I know how to model, but I don't have printers for minis, only cheap FDM. Yeah. I never recommend anybody to get into resin, but... Purple and Yuga are the BFFs in our warband that you can't separate, and will never explain why that's their nicknames. I mean, the man likes Skaven. I was thinking about going to that AOS tournament and bringing my Skaven, but I want to play Warhammer. I think I actually got a message back about that. Let me check. I have not received a message back. That was somebody else messaging me. How the hell does this slot in? Oh, like that. It's so weird. Where is my plastic glue? I need to get a new cutting mat. Not like it really matters. I never really used the measurements or anything, but it's just like, it's a disgusting mess. Thoughts on the new Termies? The Assault Terminators? Let me pull them back up because I forget what they look like. I don't know if there's a image comparing them. It'd be great if there was. Oh, okay, well here's some images. Let me pull it up. I mean, honestly, they look okay. Let's actually open up the actual article. Like, they look... I don't like these shields they have. I wish they had the Blade Guard veteran shields, and that's the only thing I don't care for. That being said, if you really... the Lightning Claws... They look better. I feel like there's the... What's it called? I feel like the Lightning Claws are, like, Heresy era, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. But I don't like the shields. I wish they had Blade Guard veteran shields. I get why they still have the old Storm shields, but it doesn't fit their frame. The fact that the Ancient and Terminator armor is actually getting a fucking model is insane. It's been like, what? 4 editions, and he hasn't had a model? That being said, the Crux Terminatus Battle Force, if you really like Terminators, this is the best Battle Force you could ever want. This is like, I think this is something like 1,000 points almost. With how many Terminators are in here. It's like 750 or something crazy like that. But, I mean, fuck, dude, they look so much better than this. Like, look at that. It's just awful. I think they look good. I think it's about damn time. This edition's been going on for like 3 years at this point, and we just got them. In your, what's the most chill faction to paint in your opinion? It's always going to be Space Marines. Space Marines aren't particularly entertaining, but they're so easy to paint. You can get so many done in, like, I don't even know, like, an hour or something. I think you could, depending on what you're painting, you could genuinely get, like, a squad of not intercessors, but, like, just simple, Tacticus Marines, just the standard intercessor body, depending on what weapon they have. You get 10 of them or 5 of them done in an hour, depending on how fast you are. And if you use an airbrush, it's way fucking better. I wish the Combat Patrol was the cheapest spearhead. Is it a controversial opinion to prefer the proportions of Primaris minis over the Old Marine minis? I don't think it's controversial. I think the controversial thing would be to say is that Primaris statistically are better than older Marines, because older Marines at least had variety. Primaris don't, which kind of sucks. We had variety technically last edition, like every Intercessor or Hellblaster, every squad basically had a different variant of their main weapon, and they all got rolled into one profile, which I get why, but it also kind of sucks. It's Deathwing Assault, but Dark Angels. Necrons are easy to paint. Necrons are easy to paint, but I don't like Necrons. At least painting them and building them. It's so I want to like Necrons so badly. They're so cool, but they're kind. I built some of their older models. They're not fun. I complained on Reddit about the Shield Terminators being too small, and people told me I was wrong, and it's all about variety. Not everyone can be Blade Guard veteran. Yeah, but they should still have like tower shields or kite shields or something else. Like the Deathwing Terminators have better shields, and their shields cover their entire body. Not their entire body, but most of it. New box makes me tempted to start Crimson Fists. My motivation for Space Wolves kind of fell off. Crimson Fists are really fucking cool, especially because they're like the first Space Marine chapter. I've always liked them, and also their color scheme is pretty neat. Is trying to drag me into playing AOS. Help me. I put together a Hellblaster squad, and half of them have Power Pack because it looks cool, and the other half don't because it's easier. That's fair. Would you rather be forced to paint 30 Rubric Terminators or build and paint 10 Fine Cast models? So, I don't even have... What the fuck do I call you? Why are you reading this? Look away. I'm just going to call you Look Away. I painted 20 Rubric Marines in one day for a tournament. I can easily do 30. It's not that hard. Like, let me get one of my rubrics, actually. Here we go. This is one of the rubrics that I painted up. Obviously, he's painted up Iron Warriors colors because he's in this warband, but it's not that hard, honestly. The hardest part was doing the gold, and that was it. Everything else was super fucking easy. Let me turn down the brightness on this fucking lamp. And also position it more properly. There we go. But yeah, look. It's not awful. You can do it. I also really like rubrics, so that's why I painted 20 of them, and I can't take 30 in a list because I'm limited by how many I can take in a 2,000 point game. I paint the trim super fast because all I do is like, I don't put my tip to the trim, I like put the side of my brush up against the trim that makes it kind of easier, depending on what you're painting. That won't work for everything. Just the tip? Yes, Rat Boy, just the tip. I'll never touch Chaos because of the trim. That's why I don't paint normal Chaos Marines. That's why I only paint Heresy pattern armor for my Chaos. Like this. I still haven't based him. He's still right here. This guy, Colgan, this was... I hated painting all this trim, but he looks sick as fuck. I probably should have not let the wash pool that much, but I also really don't fucking care. I really like Colgan. I like how he came out. He just had way too much fucking trim and detailing. I might be playing an AOS tournament tomorrow. God damn it. Random inquiry, but what are your views on the Black Templars, both lore and hobby? So, hot take, the Black Templars are way cooler than the Imperial Fists, and I'm pretty sure Games Workshop wished that they replaced the Imperial Fists. The Imperial Fists are so fucking boring, they get shown up by every single one of their successor chapters, and it's not even fucking easy. Like, no contest. I think they're cool. My only problem with Black Templars is the same problem I have with every non-Divergent Space Marine chapter, which is they get so much more cool shit than Codex compliant, and it's so fucking stupid. Like, I wish we had Pirate Guard and Fire Drakes for Salamanders, yet we don't. And that's only because for some reason only some of the Space Marine chapters get special treatment, which is dumb to me. I wanted to make it. It's long to make. Sure, it is a pain to say. Oh, gotcha. You mean the trim. Looking at Chaos Terminators I built gets me scared of the trim. You'll start to learn how to deal with the trim. It's not that bad. Imperial Fists should have been the poster boys because the Ultramarines are cooler, but they've been ruined by being the poster boys. But this is the thing about making anybody a poster boy. Like, anybody who becomes a poster boy is automatically going to be hated. That's why, like, I hate people making the argument of, like, Imperial Guard should have been the poster boys of Warhammer. It's like, no, they shouldn't have, because then everybody would hate Guard. It doesn't matter who's the poster boy. You're going to see them so much, you're just going to hate them. I'll be honest, I think Black Templars are worse Dark Angels. I'm going to be honest, I think the Dark Angels are just shit. But I also have an intense bias against Dark Angels. I don't like the Dark Angels. I don't like Lion. I don't like Deathwing. I don't like... I just don't like Dark Angels. Dark Angels have always felt problematic to me on the tabletop specifically. I don't care that they get special shit. I hate that non-Codex compliant get as much special shit as every other non-Codex compliant chapter. It just feels stupid to me. Also, not to mention, if you're non-Codex compliant, you get your own Codex, and then you're still allowed to use all of the Codex compliant detachments. I feel like that shouldn't be allowed. There's no reason for that to be happening. That's just stupid internal balance. It makes no sense. Non-Codex compliant should not be allowed to use Codex compliant detachments. I don't care. You chose to be non-Codex compliant. What just got here? We're complaining about Space Marine chapters, mostly Dark Angels. Dark Angels are the inferior green chapter. Hell yeah, Salamanders are better. Also, they're a brighter green, while Dark Angels are yucky, disgusting. And you cannot have a poster boy because it needs to look familiar in every for every faction to be identifiable. Yeah. That's why Space Marines are the poster boys, because they're the most common thing. Also, just like everybody wants to complain that Space Marines are popular. Yeah, no shit. The super soldiers and power armor are popular. Why wouldn't they be? That's sick as shit. Most first founding color schemes are boring, but it's supposed to be simpler to make painting easy. Well, yeah, obviously. Hello, Adam. You did catch a live stream. I just got done edge highlighting all the trims of a squad of Iron Warrior Legionnaires. It was actually not that bad. Painting trim isn't bad. It's not bad. People can do it. People just don't want to do it. And I don't know why. Now, painting trim on a Helldrake is pretty fucking awful. Also, on the Codex compliant thing, I do love the wolves, but they just suck with any non-chapter units. Gotcha. Question: favorite video game of all time? Favorite video game with a story is Fallout New Vegas. Favorite video game without a story is I almost said Forever Winter. What's that game called? The Long Dark. I really love The Long Dark. It's such a, despite the fact that it's like kind of harrowing, it's such a nice vibe. I really like it. It only took 6 hours for around 10 of them. Yeah, that's painting trim. Painting trim takes time. That's something you can't ignore. Your Imperium has so much lore compared to every other faction, so obviously it's going to be the most prominent faction. Well, yeah. I like that. I love that Terminator box, but regular Terminators are kind of useless in Wolves. Yeah, I don't really see many people doing that. What's the best world for Homeworld in Rogue Trader? You think I remember anything about my character creation? Lost? I don't remember shit. You can look up a guy. I'm gonna be real. So like, oh, you're playing on Xbox. You don't have fucking access to the cheat engine. So I cheat engined my shit halfway through the game because I realized my build was fucked. So I just reset my build. And there is a way to do respec in game. It just costs you something. I don't remember what, but there is a way to respec yourself, but you can't respec your whole character intro thing, just your points. I might be playing in a tournament tomorrow. Voidborn free reroll on skill checks is really useful. It costs profit factor. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. You get a shit ton of profit factor like midway through the game. Okay, I'll try not to hit you with 20 questions, but have you read Scars? I have not read Scars, I will be honest. Also, you can bombard me with questions, it doesn't matter. It's not like we're gonna get much through building and painting Crit Talk this night. What's a 40k video game concept that you think would be cool? So we're just gonna go ahead and just like off limits. No, we're not gonna say like Battlefield 40k or Battlefront 40k because that's too easy. Another concept for a game that I think would be fun. I want to say something like Space Marine 2 already is kind of like hitting my itch. And as is Darktide. That being said, I just wish that those games just had more. I don't necessarily think there's another type of game I would want, but obviously it would be like Battlefront 40k would be cool. And I had an idea for a video game a long time ago, and it's completely left my mind. I want a heart simulator, but your dark mechanic and tech priest would be fucking wilding on people. That's actually pretty funny. This is why I do these streams. People have better ideas than me. Also, how do you deal with lore for your warband? Do you just let the models kit bash in shape, or do you have a dedicated documentation story? So I do have like a master file for what time is it in the Pacific? It's 9:32 p.m. right now. I want a remake of Space Hulk. That's never gonna happen, Ravi. I'm sorry. They already did Definitive Edition. I don't think they're ever gonna do a remake. But I do literally have a master file for all the shit I write for the warband. Right now it's just filled with like random lore and just like a synopsis of like the inner circle characters that I made up. But I've been a DM since like... So I've been a DM for like 6 years at this point, and before that or actually like 5 years at this point. And before that, from middle school to high school, I was just writing shit for myself. So I have about like 12 years of writing experience. The ants have still found a way to get into through my fucking window. I'm going to need to destroy that anthill. So I don't really... I've been thinking about making a video about that, of just like how do you write lore for your warband, or how do you homebrew 40k stuff. I was thinking about making it a members only thing, but I think I'm probably just going to release it for free because I don't really see a reason to hide it behind membership, because a lot of people kind of have asked me that stuff, which is surprising that people have, because I don't know. I don't particularly think I'm qualified to be answering any of that questions, but I do want to talk about making narrative stuff because I've been doing it for a while. My process is not the same process that everybody should use. The main way I figure my ideas is usually just listening to music, and music like that I normally wouldn't listen to. I literally got an entire idea for a Hunter the Reckoning session because I was listening to what was that song called? Let me look it up. I'm gonna try to not play it because I don't want to get this stream banned. Oh yeah, here we go. I was literally listening to from Artemis, I Like the Way You Kiss Me, which is not a song I would listen to a million years, but that song is really fucking good in my opinion. And from just listening to one song, I got an idea for running an entire one-shot that was like Hotline Miami horror inspired, and it worked out. Everybody liked it. So listening to music is a really great way of getting ideas. Oh no, Adam has become chosen. Fuck! Now I have to make another name tag. God damn it. It's fine. There we go. Hey, goddamn it. Goddamn it, Adam. The pain, the misery. Orsmith, do you listen to Sleep Token? They've given me a lot of inspiration. So, instead of trying to... I actually don't know who Sleep Token is, actually, now that I think about it. Who the fuck is that? I'll have to look that up. God damn it, Lost, stop sending people gifts! You son of a bitch. Why do I feel like I know who Sleep Token is? Never mind, I have no idea who this is. Those are some cool-ass album arts, though. It looks like Dark Souls, actually. What the fuck? That's kind of neat. I like that. Their drummer is insane. I'll give it a listen later, because I don't want to get this stream copyright. That would be amazing. I started writing Crusade lore in the format of historical documents and Imperial records. Also, dang, I'm slow to type. I was supposed to do a whole homebrew Crusade thing with me and a bunch of players from the shop, and then I realized I did not like a lot of people at my shop, so I canned that really quickly. So I ended up canning that, but I still have the skeletons for it, and I'm pretty sure I've showed this off before. Let me see if I can find the image. But we were doing that's not the thing I'm supposed to open. We were doing a Fallout Wasteland Warfare campaign for like a little bit. We still need to go back and finish it, but it should be in my images here somewhere. I know it's here somewhere. I've shown this off before, but we based our Fallout area. Here we go. We based our Fallout area location on where we lived. And so I literally made an entire map based on the Coachella Valley, which is where I live, of locations that we know about and have been to, and turned it into just a Fallout map where we could go around to certain areas and fight bosses and shit. And I was making up the stat sheets for all the bosses and the like. I literally went to Google Images, grabbed this weird CRT like overlay, put it on my shit, tinted everything green, found a bunch of icons from somebody online, and just made the entire map. This is what 3 a.m. motivation looks like when you're autistic. Oh no, it's just I've worked on that. I think I've shown off some of my. I mean, I'll just show this one briefly because I don't want to spend all the time stroking my own ego and just showing everybody what I've made. But let me show off my fantasy stuff. Here we go. All D&D stuff, and then overview of setting. Slideshow. Oh, it's too big. Fuck. Hold on. Alright. This is the waiting room. Here we go. You need to make games yesterday? That takes so long. That's the Salton Sea, right? That is the Salton Sea. I used to actually live at Salton City. It was awful. I fucking hated it. But, yeah, no, this is the entire setting, my first ever campaign setting, which I made this entire thing like 3 years later, just in case we ever went back to deal with it. But my shitty little map that I drew by hand. It's funny, my players told me that the continent looks like a person's head, which I did not realize until after I made it. But there's the continent, there's the kingdoms, Elysia, which is basically Japan filled with kitsunes and yokai. Frostfall, which is where everybody goes to be exiled and is full of monsters and bastards. Masira, which is 9 human kingdoms all gathered together under the pretense of fuck magic and fuck the gods. With so many different sub-factions in them. Can you tell I'm biased towards people who like firearms and despise the divine. Can you tell that's my jam? And then there's the Wood Elves, the Wild Sect, and I gave them the tree from Avatar because I thought it was funny. The Jade Coast, which we never really got into, but it was a whole lot of black market, ancient China kind of deal. For God, which is probably one of the places that got the most amount of love. They went to war with Masira, and they were losing so badly that they ended up contacting basically a witch, literally called Baba Yaga. And what was it? I think I wrote it down around here. It was something called the Long Night, where during the last assault, where the capital almost got took over. Oh no, Babushka, not Baba Yaga. Babushka literally ended up resurrecting the entirety of the For God army as undead and started fighting, and that's how undead came into the world. And then, oh yeah, they also have a bunch of these guys have I don't know who's into Konosuba or anything like that, but Konosuba gave me the idea of like, Megumin has a staff. What if it was a broom, and what if Megumin can fly around on it and cast explosions down on people flying from the broom? So that's where I came up with the Night Witches, which is also a aerial unit from like Soviet era World War II, where they're literally just a bunch of witches who learn under Babushka and cast explosive spells down on people, and that's the only way they were able to fight Masira. Kara, which is just a giant melting pot of religions that somehow did not crusade against each other. The Twin Kingdoms, which are two places, the West, which was completely destroyed in the Civil War and is now just a place full of vagabonds and bandits, and the Eastern Kingdom, which is still doing fine and holds quite a bit of power while being rather corrupt and full of crime syndicates. Because, yeah, I think we're almost done. Sun Sect, these guys never really got any love. My players don't like elves. The Star Sect, these are the only elves my players liked, which, what was it? I can't find it. Basically, all the elven sub-factions split apart from each other, so you have the Wild Sect, the Sun Sect, the Star Sect, and the Moon Sect. The Wild Sect are obviously Dark Elves. I'm talking about my dumb bullshit D&D lore guard because people started asking about it. So yeah, the Wild Sect are Wood Elves. The Sun Sect are High Elves who have a real big thing for fire and phoenixes and rebirth. And the Star Sect don't necessarily follow a god, they instead follow the cosmos, and they literally study the stars to figure out what's going on in the universe. The Soul Empire, which is actual Japan, which I'm kind of sad we never really delved deep into these guys, because the whole thing with the Soul Empire is that they have Sword Saints, which is like an actual thing in what's it called? An actual thing in like medieval historical Japan. And by the way, Broken Tower, don't think we didn't see the description on the Dark Elves videos. I want you to see the description because I want my voice to be heard. But there was a whole thing where if you discipline yourself and become a Sword Saint, you could end up learning like a fucking ultimate technique, which my players never did because they're not disciplined. And it was literally like a fucking, I don't know who like knows anything about Bleach, but it's literally like a fucking Bankai. And they ended up fighting a resurrected god and learned that that's what it is, because the fucking god used his Bankai on everybody. What was it? It was, for every point of damage he takes, he stores it. He still takes the damage, but he stores it and converts it into energy. And once he hits 100 damage, he literally dumps it all in an attack on one player. And one player got split in half from that shit. It was really fucking funny. The Orc Warbands, because you always have to have orcs in your setting, which is, it's just Badlands of just savage orcs. And San, go ahead and thirst over the dark-skinned lady with abs. But yeah, Desert Kingdom is probably the place I put the most work into. And then you have to have a setting with the Dark Elves, because obviously I thirst over Dark Elves, and I will never stop. And oh right, there was also automatons that were left behind by an ancient civilization that the players ended up discovering about halfway into the campaign because they kept fucking around and doing shit that they weren't supposed to do. But yeah, there's just a bunch of fucking robots that just live south down into a fucking... Shut up, Lost, I see that. Oh yeah, and then that was the end. I made this as just like a little starter for my players. I was supposed to run another campaign with different people, but a few things happened. So the first thing was that we were doing it online, which I was fine with, honestly. I liked 2 of the people I was with. They were okay. However, I was DMing for 2 other people who I literally never met. They came to the store once, asking about D&D, and obviously nobody was doing D&D there. The old store we were at was like an RC shop. So, like, there was barely any Warhammer there to begin with. And then on top of that, the 2 people, like, they were okay, they were cool, but one of them, one of them said, like, yeah, I'm prone to having strokes, and I'm like, do I want to, like, I'm gonna sound like an asshole. Do I want to DM for somebody who might have a stroke mid-stream, or mid-game? Let's not do this, because I don't have time to run 2 campaigns, and I really don't have time to run 2 campaigns. It literally would have, like, taken up all my weekends, and I would have never had time for Warhammer. They were okay people, but I don't think they were a good fit for the group that I had. I think they were looking for a more actual, like, high fantasy Faerun D&D when I was running, like, semi-low fantasy. Not necessarily Lord of the Rings, but definitely a lot lower than how crazy Faerun gets. Also, there's, like, 50 fucking comments I need to go read now because Jesus Christ. Does anybody else smell toast? God damn it. If he falls over, you can say an earthquake happened. He didn't live that close to me, so he wouldn't have been on the same fault line. You don't want to have the risk of them falling out on you. Is it falling out if they just die? Oh my god. Bro, is Trench Crusade. Oh yeah, my favorite Trench Crusade faction is New Antioch, by the way, and Heretic Legions, because they're just New Antioch, but satanic. It's fun. People are messaging me. Why am I getting so many messages? Pull this back up again. Okay, here we go. Ever play Spec Ops The Line? I've never played it, and the entire game has already been spoiled for me. So there's really not much point in me playing it, honestly. It's a decent looking game. I get what they were going for, but also it's just, I don't know. I think it's cool enough as a concept and as a video game, but if you get it spoiled, I feel like there's no real reason to play it. The Power Armor in Trench Crusade looks so cool. It really fucking does. That's why I really like it. I love Power Armor. Yeah, I already had the entire game spoiled for me way before I even decided to play it, so there's not much for me to want to... There's no real desire for me to play it anymore. Iron Within, if not Decimation, is in order. I don't know anything about the House of Wisdom, but they have monsters, so I like them. The House of Wisdom is kind of interesting. A bunch of... The crazy thing about Trench Crusade is that, like, it's clearly written by somebody who knows religion and who's, like, very well versed in Christianity. And then you see them go out and then they're also getting Islamic stuff completely correct, and it's like, holy shit. Like, they're actually doing their research for this, and they're not cutting any corners, and I fucking love that. Just make a second channel for Trench Crusade. This channel is not... I don't want to say successful enough, because that's like a kind of spitting in the face of all the support I've gotten, but like, in the grand scheme of the world, this channel has only reached 5,000 subscribers in a world where there's multi-tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of subscribed channels, blah. I don't know if I can warrant doing a second channel when I still have a job. I'll probably do Trench Crusade videos just on this channel eventually, but who knows? I do want to talk about Trench Crusade. I just really like it. And I do want to do more homebrew lore stuff, because that's just fun. Do membership content of Trench Crusade to test it out if you ever get to that point. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I've literally just been debating, like, do I even want to do membership content? Because, like, I do. But I also just don't know what the fuck to talk about. And I don't want to promise, like, memberships get to view videos early, because, like, as you can see, as of today, I literally stayed up 9 hours and edited a video in 1 day and missed work because of it. So, yeah. Also, the Trench Crusade elite units are so metal. When Terminator requires you to ensign the bones of the Psalms, you've got my attention. I think my favorite thing about the elite units is just like communicants. Like, you're telling me these people literally eat the flesh and blood of Christ? What do you mean it's not Christ? What do you mean it's a clone? Why are there 7 of them? It's so fucking cool. Sleepers for the week? Fuck yeah. What to talk about? Your life? Maybe. Do a ranking of Drukhari women in the membership in order to get people to buy a membership? That's so fucking weird. Honestly, why not just do membership streams in Discord or membership hangouts? That's because I feel like the streams are a way to advertise memberships to begin with. I still do want to do game nights on the Discord. I just need to, like, make time for it. Because between going out and playing Warhammer, doing, what's it called? Doing, my D&D games and other shit, I don't really have time. If I was full-time, I would have way more time and I would be doing it. There we go. I force the advertising. You really do. Streams are definitely good for membership ads. They really are, which is like, I don't want to keep saying in the stream title, like, hey, memberships are open because bleh. But also at the same time, I feel like some people don't realize that there's a fucking join button next to the subscribe, and I feel like most people don't know what it means. Also, Lost is very generous. Lost is an absolute sociopath and decided to gift God knows how many memberships, but I'm not gonna act ungrateful. It's just I would like for him to eat. Thoughts on the Metal Gear Solid franchise? It's okay. My problem with the franchise is that the games are old, very old, and the most recent game that felt like it played like an actual video game was Metal Gear Solid 5, and that game wasn't finished. I have not played the remaster, so I don't have anything to say on that. I didn't realize there was memberships until the end of the Dark Elf vids. Yeah, I feel like I should. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this YouTuber thing out for the millionth time. I get free food for you. Discovered. I don't care. Buy yourself real food. You can get real food. Only some MREs are good. Not all of them. Not every MRE is a banger. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is the best Metal Gear game. It also doesn't run on fucking modern systems. I'm a diehard MGS fan. Metal Gear Solid 5 was pretty trash. I liked it for the gameplay, and I thought it had decent ideas, but obviously it was not finished, which makes me incredibly sad. I will still say it's my favorite game, but that's also because it's the only Metal Gear game I've played. A lot of the older Metal Gear games are completely archaic and not really fun to play. Like, when I learned the control scheme for Metal Gear Solid 3, the original one, that just killed any interest I had in playing the game. I can just go look up lore synopsis videos on Metal Gear, and that'll just do it for me. The only good thing that came out of the Metal Gear series is that we get to have Hideo Kojima be the Martin Scorsese of video games, and nobody will tell him no, and he gets to do whatever the fuck he wants. Which is hilarious. How the fuck is this supposed to go together? Am I stupid? Oh, it goes together like that. Okay, it's so weird. Get some super glue in case I ever need to break this off. Get good, you're missing on peak Kojima Kino. I'm not that much of a Kojima fanboy. I never really have been. He makes good games, which isn't, you know, it's not awful. But, like, games like Death Stranding and other stuff is not, like, my thing. Oh, shit. Am I out of glue on this one? Yeah, fucking beat the shit out of my fucking super glue. I guess it's out. Okay, I guess we're using plastic glue for the base. Not my preferred, but whatever. These bag memberships, we're all just waiting for a Never Lost Man to give it to us. You're gonna be waiting a long time, Garg, because it seems to just gift it to people at complete random, and it does not always choose people in the stream. Actively check my bank account and spend memberships based on if I feel comfortable doing it. I fucking hope so. I would hope you're more financially responsible, or you're financially responsible enough to at least check your bank account. That's how I am. I always check to make sure I have money in my bank account before I end up doing something stupid, which is why I have Cursed City, and I'm probably never going to do anything with it. Because I'm never going to play it, I'm just going to use the models for, like, random bullshit. Here we go. Have you seen the Joy Toy stop-motion animations of Gilman's Resurrections? Absolutely slaps. I've seen the meme ones, and I know some people have made serious ones. I forget who his name is on Instagram, but I've seen his stuff. At least I think it's a guy. Could be a girl, for all I fucking know. Man, I just woke up and show a Reggie video and a live stream. I don't know who Reggie is. Actually, might. I just have a bad memory. Here we go. Just signing up for the tournament in chat and the link you provided. Okay, well, I fucking guess I'm doing an AOS tournament. Project Parasol nears completion. The Baneblade cannon has arrived. The auto cannon is being forged with the machine spirit hungers to grind the traitor, the alien, and the mutant to paste. What the fuck? Well, I'm reading what you said, Guard. You said something about Reggie. I don't know who Reggie is. Alright. Fucking, I guess I'm doing an AOS tournament tomorrow. Have the points been updated on New Recruit? I need to check that. It is the Baneblade! As a Christian, I actually love Trench Crusade simply because it doesn't present itself as negative commentary on Christians, but just as a cool creation that pays homage to Christian history and faith. That's why I like it too. I'm not overly religious. Like, I'm Catholic. I've been baptized. However, I've never gone to church, and the only times I've gone to church were literally for funerals, not even a wedding. I don't think I've ever been to a wedding. The one time I remember being at church was Thanksgiving, and I fell asleep because I was like 7. But I do like how it's not overly critical of religion. It just highlights, like, hey, you know, the Bible kind of went fucking hard. So why don't we just, like, carry that into the rest of, what's it called? By the way, brother, where's my apology? I'm not fucking apologizing for anything. I'm sorry that you live halfway across the fucking world. And I live on the opposite end. And I post my videos in accordance to when I will be awake. By the way, I was in the chat for the premiere. However, I didn't realize it was the premiere. The only reason I knew is because my alarm for lunch went off. So I was in bed. I woke up. I just put the video on and I laid back down and I listened to my own voice because I have a fucking ego. Okay, how do I fucking sign up for this AOS tournament? I'm just gonna message my friend where link. Guess we're doing AOS. Well, I just got paid and I have a lot of so here comes more. God damn it, lost. No. I've been to Catholic weddings before and they're so long. A bunch of Catholic ceremonies take fucking forever. Which, like, I guess good on you. You're committed, but also at the same time, can we just, like, go home? Jesus Christ, he sent 10 more. Thank you, Lost. Time to read all these weird fuck-ass names that pop up. Okay, this is actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Dodo Noob is so far the worst name I've seen. I have no mouth and I must meme! That's so good. Still no Garg. It doesn't choose anybody in the stream. It chooses people at complete random. Unless there's like 20 people in the stream right now. There's 15. 12. There we go. Another Garg and I'm sad. I'm pretty sure you could just send Garg money. Unless the military police at your job, because whatever government black ops shit you're doing is gonna fucking murder you. Uh, oh, he says in the Warhammer tournaments chat. Oh, is this it? What the what is this fuck ass website? Millicree? What the fuck? Do I have to make an account for this shit? Round 1, link to ley lines, Surge of Slaughter, and the life roots. Okay, this is weird. Garg has been gargled. That's fucking crazy. Not to sound preachy, but I generally do recommend you check out your local church and see how you might view it differently as an adult. So, I guess we're talking about religion now. We're not on the Discord, so this is technically not breaking any fucking rules. My thing about religion is that I think you should just be a decent fucking human being, and that's it. You don't have to. You shouldn't have to worship anybody. This is gonna sound preachy, and this is gonna sound technically atheist or agnostic. I really don't know how to really word it. In my opinion, your faith is between you and God, or whatever you believe in, and that's it. And nobody should be able to step in between a church, priest, or anybody. So I have prayed before a long time ago. I don't really feel the need to pray now. I think my life just like feels better. So I'm thankful for that. And I probably should be praying to give thanks, but I don't know. God is all powerful. I think he just knows my thoughts at all given moments. I think he knows I'm grateful. As long as my credit score is good, I have my top secret clearance, and I'm doing it. I like how it's tied to your credit score. He's got gifted membership. Thank you so much. Love all the vids. Helping me learn from this terrible, awful, no good, very bad, grim, dark world. What's your favorite Loyalist chapter from the Great Crusade era? I don't want to say Salamanders, but it's probably still Salamanders, honestly. Let me think. I mean, Iron Warriors are also good, but you know, they're not Loyalists, so yeah, we'll go ahead and say Salamanders. They got the shit beaten out of them, dude. It's so funny. I might say Imperial Fists because of what Dorn did during the Siege of Terra was just the funniest thing ever. I'm not gonna spoil it. Just know that he did some hilarious shit when Khorne influence started leaking around. As a fellow baptized but not practicing Catholic, I totally get that. Well, it's also the other thing is like Catholicism is based off of Roman Catholicism, right? And the entire point of Roman Catholicism was literally just believe and you are saved. And I think that's neat. It's not like I'm necessarily lacking in faith. Jesus was a pretty cool dude. I think I was about to say I think he made the right choice. Well, obviously he fucking did because, you know, he forgave literally all of mankind. But I don't know. Lost, just send him money. It's okay. Here we go. Let me click join now. Oh my god, I do need to create an account for this shit. God damn it. Let's use my shitty throwaway. And this, why not? What happened? He fucking Lost is trying to send you a goddamn membership, but it's not selecting you, and it's because you need it just chooses people. I can't reach out to Garg because he's not in the Discord. That is true. I might just give Garg the Discord link out of pity. What is this? First name, last name? Okay, here we go. I like how my computer does not... Oh, I remember my last name. Never mind. I lied. Where's your like exact location? Really? Oh my god. Anyways. Because can you give memberships to specific people? I don't think you can. Let me check. Hold on. Wow, that's literally a question on YouTube. Can you gift memberships to specific people? It is not possible to gift anyone in particular. That's fucking funny. Yeah, it's only for people who have opted into gifting, and that's it. That's kind of dumb. I mean, I get it, but also at the same time, why? Wow, am I going to be the only Skaven player at the game? I guess I am. Join. All right, signed up. How do I select a sub faction for this shit? Sorry, I'm not fucking. Anyway, back to hobby stuff. Sorry for the interruption. There's no reason to apologize for the interruption. The stream exists so I can talk to people, and not just for me to do hobby stuff. Hey, I asked you on your last stream about Iron Warrior books, and you recommended Storm of Iron halfway through. Thank you. It's so, dude, it's so fucking cool. I love it so fucking much. It's such a good. Literally, the reason I learned about the Iron Warriors, I think I told you this last stream, but the reason I learned about the Iron Warriors is because they show up in Scutarius. And they show up in Scutarius by teleporting to their ongoing battle against the Dark Mechanicum, and they body slam their capital ship onto the Arc Mechanicus and set it into the fucking planet. I fucking love the Iron Warriors. They're so fucking great. No, not destruction. Stop it. Chaos. Skaven. Oh my god, there's actually a bunch of different fucking... What's it called? We're doing Claw Horde, I think. I'm going to stream this because... Actually, I'm not going to stream this because my name is on here and I don't want you guys to see my real life name. Let me not do that. I have more money. Like, how do you get all that money? He works for the military. Iron Warriors did an NFL linebacker on their linebacker tackle on their ship. They really did. I read it alongside the Hasu Omnibus last weekend, Peak Fiction. I still need to read Hanso's Omnibus. I just wish it was on Audible so I could just listen to it, because that's literally how I do my hobby reading, is I use audiobooks. What the fuck are the different Skaven battle formations? Claw Horde gives Verminous get rend on their attack for the rest of the turn. Envoys of the Deep Gnaw? Oh, this is Skaven demon shit. I don't have any Skaven demons. That's Clan Molder. Gathering of the Clans. You declare redeploy on 2 Skaven units that are not wholly within 13 inches, and then you just move them around. Okay. Virulent Procession, and then Warp Cog Convocation. This is one where you overcharge all the guns and they do some crazy shit. We're gonna do Claw Horde. Claw Horde's so easy. And it's honestly not that bad. Anyways, I'm probably gonna need to sleep 1 a.m. here. See ya, NC, if you do go to bed. Otherwise, I will be here. Any other recommendations after Storm of Iron? I don't really know, because I haven't been delving into Iron Warrior books that often. And like I said, most of them are on Audible. So I actually don't have much to recommend. Have a military max bonus issued by the military and received it in about 6 months. Oh, Jesus Christ. My fucking friends just sent the gif of Scarbrand kicking a fucking Siege demon. God damn it, I'm trying to figure out how to make a goddamn Skaven list. Warp Lightning Cannon, Warp Lightning Cannon. I only have 1 Warp Lightning Cannon actually, so I don't think I should be taking 2. I go ahead and stream this because this is just me list building. There we go. How do I... I love White Scars, but I hate how much people make them homogenous Asian cultures, and not specifically Mongolian. Do people do that? Who does that? I haven't seen anything like that. I'm also not a White Scars fan, so I wouldn't know, actually. The Skaven art of war is to throw rats at everything. That's literally what I do. I have 2 fucking, what are they called? I can't think of the name of them. I have 2 Storm Vermin stacks with Kritok Foulblade who we're building right now, and that's what I'm taking to the store. Let me get my Skaven out because I need to check everything I have. Isn't there like a samurai-based chapter or something? There is, and they were in like 1 article of White Dwarf and mentioned that one time, and that's it. I don't remember their name. It's like I think it's literally the Emperor's Blades or something. The fucking Sadakar. my Giselles. What else do I need? Ah, yes, the German is here. Oh, hello, Fiend. I still... Is it Fiend or is it Find Contact? I need you to fucking tell me which one it is because I don't know which one it is. Alright, bedtime. Thanks for streaming and chatting. Take care. See ya, Adam. I thought Pancreas No Work said something about them. I forgot. I learned about them from somebody else. I don't remember who, actually. I think I was just watching another Kit Bash video of someone talking about them. I kind of want to bring a Vermin Lord, but I also know it's not a great idea, but I also really want to bring a Vermin Lord. Thanquol! Do I bring Thanquol, or do I bring a Vermin Lord? Let me check. What's, Well, Thanquol's a wizard, and he can cast, this shit. Skitter Leap. Pick a friendly Skaven wizard to cast a spell, and pick a visible, friendly Skaven hero wholly within 13 inches for them to be the target. Which, as far as I know, means you can cast it on yourself. So, my question, you put an I sound behind the F, it's not Fiend, but I, to be honest, got to. So it's Find Contact. Gotcha. I'm leaking this list to the highest bidder. Motherfucker, you don't even play anymore. Shut up. The only thing people take from India is the caste system. I shouldn't be laughing, but it's kind of funny. Oh my god. What did they change up what the let me get rid of crit talk. Did they change up what the Vermin Lords all do? The Deceiver, does he still do his bullshit? He has a ward save of 5 up, he has Wizard 1. Assassinate, you can redeploy Eshin units. Oh, you declared redeploy command. And then in combat, roll a dice on a 4 up. You pick a point within 13 inches of the battlefield. You can remove them and set them up within 1 inch, which allows them to end up in engagement range. And his attacks are pretty neat. But what about the Warbringer, who is 90 points cheaper? Jesus Christ. I hope you have a nice night. Thank you again for the Snorvine recognition. See ya, Moloch. Also has a ward of 5. Also has a wizard. Pick a Verminous unit within... Oh, pick 2 Verminous units wholly within 13 inches. And all-out attack or all-out defense can be used if that command has already been used. So I still need the CP, but I can spend it twice. Okay. And then what's his weapon looking like? That's kind of fucking nutty. 3, 7, 3, 2, 2, 3. I might bring a Warbringer. I don't remember what the Warp Seer does. This unit cannot use Divine Future ability for the rest of the battle on a 2-up inflict mortal wounds. What is this? Divine the Future? Add to the distant characteristic of 3 class steps all the way ahead. I don't know what any of this is. I'm so confused. Why is that a thing? Okay. Let me just put in the Warbringer really quick. Is the Admech battle report still coming? I do still want to make it. I still have all the video on my phone. I need to get up off my ass and actually make it. I've been too busy with the lore videos. But I do still want to make an Admech battle report. I just don't... So, like, I have the video, right? And I have a representation of, like, where everything is. But it's not an overhead view. And I need to find a way to do the overhead view. I might just use fucking MS Paint. Like, why am I forgetting his name? What Paul does. I might just do that. How much is a Warp Blaster? How is a Rattling Warp Blaster worth more than the Warp Lightning Cannon? Can someone please explain that to me? Because that don't make no sense. I have this, I have this, I have this. I'm going to need to make another fucking... What's it called? Aren't I? Oh no, I can put him in here, right? Is it Warplock Engineer who gives? Yes, he does. He gives the muskets extra range. And alright, I can give him shit. Right. DTS screenshots, maybe? Maybe. I would have to re-download everything for TTS because I haven't played TTS for like, God, when was the last time I played? Lockdown? Pretty much. So like, it's been 4 years since I used TTS. I need to update everything. What is the foul hide? Heal D3. Skaven Brew. That one's not really gonna help. Pick an enemy to be the target. Oh, pick an enemy in combat with this unit to be the target. What the hell is this? Ruinous Realm Nars? Rat Shaker, what the fuck? I'm trying to give the Indians something to live for, but YouTube hates them. That's so unfortunate. He's a heroic. These are heroic traits. Okay, gotcha. Deployment phase. Pick a friendly Skaven hero with a health characteristic that equals or exceeds the health characteristic to be the target for the rest of the battle. Oh, gotcha. While the target has not been slain, the Skaven has a 6-up ward. While not with holy for 3. This is confusing. Flesh Melder. Molder. I don't have any Molder. Pit Tinkerer. There's a game called Rat Shaker. It's a game where you shake a rat. That wasn't fucking helpful, Robbie. You roll a random characteristic for move on war machines. Oh, okay. It's kind of useless. Skilled Manipulator is when you're within range of you get a 4-up ward, and each time you successful ward roll, you allocate the damage to a non-friendly unit. Interesting. Then short-tempered, add 1 to charge rolls. Wait, can't I give them to the Vermin Lord? Yes, I can. Holy shit! Let me just do this. He has a ward of a 5-up, but if he's within the Storm Fiends, he could get a ward of a. He also get +1 to charge for everybody. Let's do that, and then this would also be good on a 3-up. Everybody suffers basically 1 AP. What else can I put in? Dude, why are rat? Oh, because they come in squads of 3. Right. That's why they're so expensive. I forget everything comes in squads of 3 now. It's not just Warplock Jezzails. What else can I take? I want to take War Machines, but I don't have enough points. Is Neverlost still here? I'm just checking to see if he's alive. I'm assuming he's playing Rogue Trader, so he's listening, but he's not here. I think I know this game. Pretty sure I played it twice. I play it twice a day. Oh, are you talking about Warhammer? Or are you talking about fucking Age of Sigmar? Why did I sign up to do Age of Sigmar, man? I haven't played this shit in forever. I wish I had shit for what's it called? My Night Haunt, but I also don't even have the codex. What does a Deathmaster do? Oh wait, wrong thing. I got cut corners somewhere. I might just take 3 Warp Lightning Cannons and then do something else. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he has 4 units, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 3 and then 4. Okay. Fuck. The Warlock, where is he? The Arc Warlock. Is he not here anymore? Did they get rid of him? Hold on. Where is Formations? No, that's not Formations. Here we go. I wish I also had a Regiment of Renown. That would be great, but I don't. There's not really one I can take because I'm in Chaos and I'm not in Death, so I don't have any of these. Let's add another unit or add another regiment. Oh, here we go. Arc Warlock. What does he do? Can use Covering Fire and no command points are spent. Okay, did they change how Covering Fire works? I also need to read what these battle tactic cards are because I don't know what any of this is. I gotta stop ignoring the military found. Talk about shaking a rat. So fucking stupid. Stop ignoring the months of messages. You probably should. If the military found out about what he did, he would probably be excited. I would assume he'd be executed. Oh my god, how does this shit work? Battle tactic cards. Someone explained to me how they worked a while ago. You complete this battle tactic at the end of your turn if you control an objective that was controlled by the end of your opponent. This turn, strike, you complete this battle tactic at the end of your turn if you control every objective that has been controlled within enemy territory. If there are no objectives within enemy territory, you complete this battle tactic at the end of your turn if you control any objective controlled by your opponent at the start of your turn. Fucking hell. Combination. You complete this battle tactic at the end of your turn if you control every objective on the battlefield that can be controlled. And then, so yeah, that's decent. What's this one? Defiant Research. You complete this battle tactic at the end of your turn. Wait, I just read this one. Am I stupid? Hold on. Oh, control more objectives than your opponent. If you are the underdog during the battle round, there's at least one friendly unit on the battlefield and at least half the friendly units on the battlefield rounding up. Use the fight ability this turn. So fucking weird. I don't know how this battle tactic shit works. Oh, I just remember there's a person on Steam with 400k games on their library. That's not fucking surprising. By the way, where's the political channel in the Discord? I prepared a presentation. I do not need to hear that from a German find. Where's the political channel? I have a presentation. I do not need to know what you want to say. Oh my god. My first and only D&D campaign began with us resolving a rat issue in the starting village, and my rogue made alcohol in the sewer, and then a little cigarette, and then a big boom, and my character was a tiefling. That's completely unsurprising. Political Thunderdome time. We are never doing a political Thunderdome, I swear to fucking god. I think I'll just take an auxiliary unit of, can I just delete this force? Delete force, and I'll just take an auxiliary unit of, Storm Vermin. How much are they? They're 240 points. Fuck my life. So expensive. There may be some translated speeches included. God damn it. You are a problem, my friend. You need to be stopped. God, this is the one thing I hate about figuring out. I really don't need the Storm Fiends, in all honesty. I could just get rid of them. But then I don't have points. Oh, I don't like how points work in this game. Let's do. So I could get rid of the Storm Fiends. I could take another Claw Lord with boys, which... Let's do that, actually. Let's take another regiment. Get a Claw Lord in here. I do own a Claw Lord. Get a Claw Lord in here, the Warpforged Blade, and then not give him anything because he doesn't need it, and then give him Storm Vermin of a specific variety. Reinforce, get an extra musician, get an extra banner bearer, and then just more fucking rats. I'm pretty sure I have 60 Storm Vermin. Thin Mustache Man will be involved, and the guy is German and Warhammer fan. Jesus Christ, he probably plays Black Templars. I've been thinking about starting a historically accurate Krieg army. Oh my god, it's foul. I don't think I can put two... You can't put two war machines in the same thing, right? So like if I did this, yeah, I cannot put war machines in the same thing. Kinda cringe, not gonna lie. And then I can't put them in with a Claw Lord because for some reason his regiment does not like war machines, which is weird. But another Storm Vermin unit, Storm Fiend Vermin man, the Man Bear Pig. And then, I guess we'll do an auxiliary unit with my last Warp Lightning Cannon, because that's the only thing I need. Warp lightning cannon. I do only actually have one warp lightning cannon, but everything else is gonna be proxied because I don't have all my shit. I'll just tell my players what I have to do research on the war that began. I'm not reading that. Lost. Annoy this man until he steps down from leadership. Garg, nothing is gonna make me step down. I deal with assholes at my job every day. You guys give me psychic damage, but you're not that bad. I guess that's my list. Let's export this into text and just read it. So, this is a here it goes. It's a much easier way of looking at it. Hey, brother Warsmith, you said if I subscribe for a year, you will make me a model. If you were in the membership for a year, I would make you a model. Garg, yes. The membership, not subscribed. Because then I'd be happy to make 5K models, and I'm not doing that shit. I said it in the last stream. Not saying that. I don't remember saying that. Give me the timestamp and I'll fucking believe you. Oh god, I'm not reading any of that. Lost. Murdoch Foulblade, who is the general with the rat gat, with 2 bricks of 20 storm vermin, a warp lightning cannon, the Vermin Lord Warbringer with a warlock engineer with a warp lightning cannon, and the Claw Lord with a storm vermin reinforcement and yet another warp lightning cannon. I think that's good. That's my list. I just need to figure out how to do shit. Drop a clipboard. I'm going to hide the stream really quick because it's going to show my name. Give me 1 second. Oh, this is off kilter. There we go. You're scared to say it's literally my job. It's not that. I just don't want to get the stream flagged by the Patriot Act. How do I... Oh, here you go. Paste list. Paste. Swear to God, does not like that I pasted my list like that. I'm gonna try this one. And then I had Restless Cycle and Wrathful Cycle. You only choose 2, right? You don't choose all of them? God, I have no idea what this was. What the fuck, I left for 2 seconds? Well, what happened? I'm on a different tab that has personal information that I can't show right now. I say we give it to Garg since I have tried to give him a membership and YouTube hates him. And he also lives in India, so you know he can't afford a membership. Yeah. Garg, you keep a track. You're the only exception that I'm gonna make. You keep a track on how long you've been subscribed for, and then tell me when it's been a year, and I'll figure something out. Cause yeah, you are in a shitty situation. Just trying to gift this man fucking memberships for so long. I think it accepted my. If I hit OK, oh there we go. Oh, your army is awaiting approval. Well, I hope it is because I don't know how any of that fucking works. All right, I can get off the screen finally. And I can also just go back to building shit. If gifted, yeah. We get a month, not a year. That is the problem. He is in a very difficult situation when it comes to getting shit gifted to him. I need to go to the bathroom. My bodily functions have just decided to fucking kick in. I will be back in like 2 minutes. But you give Garg a membership? Yeah, even if you did give a membership, it would last that long. Well, here, fucking, I don't know how, I can't private message people on this, god damn it. Otherwise I would just invite them to the Discord because it's pretty much the only exception. Speaking of which, I am going to need to refresh the Discord link, so I'm going to do that as well. I really wish I chose a way simpler color scheme for my rats because all my shit is like mixed paints and nothing is like on its own. I have a great idea for a model. Horsemith, it's a great idea. You know about the Space Wolf capture master riding 2 wolves into battle? That's not happening. No, Garg. You know what? Go ahead and continue your train of thought, and I want to see what this madness is. But just assume no. I'm getting added in the server. Oh, there we go, unfortunately for me. In fact, that did not in fact buy Lead Belcher as thermal paint. That's unfortunate. Also, Lost, why do you have the torso of an Imperial Knight as part of your warband? It should tell you when you subscribe, Garg, just to maintain that, and hopefully you can get into Discord. I need to... Is there a way to private message people? I don't think there is. Hello, Grayson Jones. Oh god, he's also a Warpsmith. Jesus Christ. That's another 40mm title I need to make. I don't think. I don't even know if he's in the stream. He might be. I assume he is, and that's why he became a member, but... Alright, I need to build my rat. Literally gonna use him tomorrow. Number 3. Part number 3 is... Let me actually show it. Part number 3 is this one. This is what you get, nerd. Man! Why am I being financially bullied? Not even financially bullied, I'm also being bullied in the hobby because now I need to make stuff for people eventually. My night is not finished and I kind of fucked up the legs. And I have to get plastic card to repair the leg joint. That's rough, buddy. The fuck? Does it just sit on top? Oh wait, this is the back. I'm so fucking stupid. It still doesn't answer how it's supposed to go on because I literally cannot tell. Am I the dumb? I am very much the dumb. It doesn't go like that. I can figure it out. Not like that. Fuck. What is wrong with me? Just imagine a Dreadnought doing that. What? How about a Dreadnought holding up a rope with a power claw and the rope is connected to 2 Carnivac? Brother, holy shit. There's gonna be rules for it. Oh my god. I'm gonna make rules for what I'm allowing. You think you're gonna be the only person who I allow to be a dreadnought? I believe in you. Fuck you, Kenneth. Don't make fun of me. Because this is the instruction, right? So, like, I'm looking at this. And that's a lot of glare. I'm doing this, right? It's supposed to go on the back, and it's supposed to connect like that, but... Do I have brain damage? What you building? I am building Kritok Foulblade, who is a named Skaven Vermin Lord, and he also has a belly. Who is a named Skaven Vermin Lord in Age of Sigmar, because I'm going to an Age of Sigmar tournament tomorrow, I guess. I hereby declare the European One voice channel to be the public forum for political discussion. Feel free to join in. No, fine. Do not put a fucking political Thunderdome in the fucking Discord, I swear to God. This would probably be easier if I got the other part that's supposed to connect to the back of it, or to the front of it. Right now? No, I'm going to a tournament tomorrow in the morning. Unless you talk about doing political discussions, which don't do that. I will fucking time you out. He asked while inhaling glue. You have brain damage, is that even a question? I want to go into the Yuri right now for doing this. No, lost, don't do it. Do not be rage baited by the German. That didn't go so well 60 years ago. Do it, he can't do shit. I have the Discord open on my other monitor right now, Kark. Fucking stabbing myself trying to get this shit cut off. There we go. Are you gonna play the homunculus? You gonna play the homunculus you building? What the fuck are you... Kenneth. This is a Skaven. Are you talking about him? It's not rage bait, I genuinely want to hear him out. I don't want you to hear him out. We take off chunks on our model, but it's fine. It's called battle damage. It looks cooler. Alright, how is this shit supposed to connect? So it goes like that, that's obvious. And then everything else slots. How? Because those are his legs. Oh, like that, and then... This is so fucking confusing, holy shit, I'm losing my fucking mind. Can we get a Skaven video? Not because we're, not because we're the current subject, because I want you to talk about the rats blowing up the moon. I will eventually do a Skaven video. So I'm gonna put it up to a vote when we hit 10k, which is gonna be fucking soon at this rate, because what are we at right now? We are at, let me look at the channel. We are at 5.57k. So eventually I will have to do a 10k celebration video. And I have 3 suggestions right now. The first one is a Skaven video. The second one is ranking the female Primarchs, because somebody suggested that and that sounds funny. And the third one is ranking all 107, 100 and... You have great nails. I need to cut them. And the other one is ranking all... My nails grow super fast. Like, I cut them 3 days ago and they're already back. It's a fucking problem. And my other video is... I can't think of the name of it. Oh yeah, ranking all 167... Yeah, Iron Warriors. Because there's 167 of them in the list on Lexicanum, however you pronounce it. And I think it'd be super funny if I tried to do that. I've suggested female Primarchs 3 times now. Well, it's in the running, so don't you worry. You might get a female Primarch video. It's this piece that's fucking confusing me, and I don't know. There's supposed to be a little slot it's supposed to go up against, and I can't find it. Which is pissing me the fuck off. Hey brother, in the short about the broken tower, the warband can have you fuse your knots. Yeah, the warband has Heresy Era Dreadnoughts that they're trying to not let corrupt to Hellbrutes. There's a few Heresy Era Dreadnoughts. I have one. Let me get them. I have Heresy era Dreadnoughts because I really like them. I really like the Leviathan chassis. Where the fuck are my Dreadnought brothers? Well, currently there's the Heresy Dreadnought. Is that the Citadel knife? It looks comfortable. It is not the Citadel knife. That's why it looks comfortable. This is some no-name brand. Like, not no-name. It's an Exacto. This is old as dirt. This has moved through our house. Like, this thing is like 7 years old, I think. It's so old that this guard, it twists off. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to be glued right there. But it just twists off now these days. It's just a cheapo Exacto rubber grip blade, which I do need to get a new one just because this guard keeps coming off. And Warhound Titans. Yeah, apparently Kyle lost a Warhound Titan because he wanted to fucking kill Dozer. Can't get voice to work right now. We should postpone. I heard there's 10k sub celebration of political slush coming up. Shut the fuck up, fine. Garg is going dread crazy again. Warsmith, he always is. I have Dreadnoughts, I just don't run them. I also have a Hellbrute. Well, I say Hellbrute. It's like a souped up Contemptor. Oh my god, Lost is actually in the fucking chat trying to talk politics. Stop it! Don't do it. God. Nothing has made me feel more stupid than trying to figure out how this is supposed to connect. Because it connects up top. Oh god. It connects up top perfectly fine. And that's understandable. Okay, maybe not perfectly fine. Why is it not actually connecting this time? There we go. I'm gonna go microwave dinner. Hell yeah, brother. This shit is vexing me. I'm in the cold, dark corner all alone. You come and you say there's more Dreadnoughts. I've always said there's Dreadnoughts. You think it connects to the bottom first, Kenneth? No shit. The problem is that I can't see where it connects because GW does this in the worst way possible. Is it that? Wait, is it this high up? It can't be. No, it can't be. And because that fucking, this isn't bent, is it? No. Hold on, where's this box? The box art might actually help me. The box art didn't help me. So it goes like this, and then more of the cloak. I'm starting to remember why I don't like Age of Sigmar kits. The greatest lie the devil GW ever told was assembly is fun. Assembling a Space Marine is fun. Assembling Crit Talk is not. So it goes like that. And then his leg, not even his leg, what part is that? It's part of the rat. The other rat. Because that's his leg. And then it's supposed to just be hidden back here? Because this part connects into here perfectly fine. Look it up online. I'm fucking my dude at this point. Because this part connects here perfectly. Not perfectly, but it connects here. Like, I see the vision. That's his leg. And then his... Wait. Brother, I am losing it. I'm Mick fucking losing it, brother. Bro is getting mentally destroyed by a piece of plastic. I really fucking am. Wait, this is upside down now. I'm so fucking... I'm losing my mind. Fuck. I think it's just supposed to go like that, but I don't find where it's supposed to be seating. That's my problem. And the model is supposedly tall, so like... We're gonna have to look up how to fucking build Crit Talk. Show me my many brothers before I break the shiny little rusted up tower of yours. Garg, I'm trying to build a fucking rat. Cool your jets. In one part of my 63-part presentation, I talk about why German Field Gray is the best AK color. I don't really know you, but I have faith in you. Relax and enjoy the process. It's a hobby. I like the hobby. I like building. I'm just completely perplexed by this model and how it's supposed to assemble, which is it like that? Is that it? That doesn't feel correct, but it seems like a majority of his body gets hidden up by this fucking cloak. Which is confusing. Is that it? Why doesn't it seat properly? Oh my god, that actually pisses me off. I feel like it's going to be hidden by the cloak, so it's not going to... Ah! It's not going to matter. Is there a tiny little nub that's fucking not letting me seat it correctly? Is that it? If this is what seats him correctly, I'm gonna fucking jump off a bridge. Okay, well, it's still kind of finicky, but I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Interesting. Backseat assembly. Oh, what an unfrustrating fun. Oh my god. What are the rest of the pieces? Because he has a cloak that eventually gets assembled. I'm gonna actually... You're not gonna see this for a second because I need to fucking stare at this more clearly. So it goes like that. Am I dumb? Wait, is there just a piece missing off your back? Wait, that's your front. Off your back? No, it's there. I might only play tomorrow for, Tell Me About the Panzer III. God. Erica is actually a good song. It's not about the goose steppers. It's about a dude thinking about his, girlfriend back home, which is super wholesome. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's supposed to be a notch that... Because there's a little lip here. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little lip there that's supposed to hang on to a part of him. And it's supposed to notch somewhere. But it's not notching. Which is why I'm so confused. This is so fucking confusing. By the way, your car video was great. If you didn't know your content, I would have fallen 100% for the clickbait regardless. That was kind of the point of the thumbnail. It's like, it was 3 a.m. I was like halfway done editing the video, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta make a thumbnail. And my thumbnails aren't particularly great, but I was just sitting there staring at it, and it was just like, what if I just put Lilith's ass in the thumbnail and cover it up with mommy? Because that should get me past the censors, and it worked out. It's fucking great. The model in the corner. Oh, looks great. Do you do clean looks or weathered and grimdark? I cover all my shit in fucking oil. Are you talking about him? The Forge Fiend? I love the Forge Fiend. I need to redo the glows on him because it's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, it's my favorite. It's my favorite unit in 40k right now, probably next to like Terminators. If there was a little notch for you to know where he's supposed to seat, this would be so frustrating. We'll just build the rest of the model, and then get back to this. This goes... I just had it. Where was it? Also, is that a notch on his leg? No. I had this earlier, and I've completely forgotten. The rat is winning Battle Brothers. It really is. Oh god, Find is talking about German tank warfare. He's gonna get the stream banned. He's gonna start talking about other shit. Oh, there was the notch for the knee pad, I think. That was not the notch for the knee pad. So it goes like that. Right. Let me glue the front part first. It'll probably make this way easier. All Skaven models are this difficult? No, because the rest of the Skaven models I have are 3D printed. So I don't normally have this problem, because I just don't own normal Skaven models. Wait, are you supposed to seat inside? How? I'm tearing the model apart again because I'm fucking losing my mind. But you can't see it inside because it's literally impossible. Remember, it's just one rat. This one rat is a fucking menace right now. The windmill of... No, Kyle, not the windmill of friendship. Stop it. Okay, there we go. It's so weird. So it doesn't seat on it, and it tells you to put the back on first, but if you put the front on, it would have been way fucking easier. What? Did you guys know the Vindicator was based off the Sturm Tiger? Fuck you, fine. I know where that's from. The Great Horned Rat cursed this model. Dude, why would it tell you to put the back on when if you put the front on first, that's literally what puts it together? They also show it to you in the literal worst angle. Like, look, it's together now because there's supposed to be a fucking massive gap. What the fuck? Oh my god. And they don't show you the gap because this is what they do. You do the base, it shows you, put it on the back, where on the back, and then it says, now put this on the front. It doesn't show you that that gap is still going to be there because it doesn't show you from the side angle. And then it still doesn't show you there's a gap because it shows you to put the head on next. Oh my god, I hate GW. GW contracts IKEA to make instructions. They probably fucking do. The fucking Swedes, man. I don't know what they're mad about. They haven't been attacked in God knows how long. Fucking epic trailer music is back again. Some Swedish kid making bank on the instruction booklets. They really fucking are. Gives the excuses for why he can't defeat a toy plastic rat. Guard, you talk a lot of shit. I know you're joking, but you talk a lot of shit. Refines the worst angles to put pictures at and improves them all. He really does. Well, look here, there's a joint for the fucking head, which is going to slot on perfectly. I say that, and then it's not going to fit, and I'm going to fucking cry. God, he's so stunty. Look at him. It's so good. I need piece number 9. Which is the Foul Blade. Hence the name. Kritok Foul Blade and his Foul Blade. Slaps my belly. He's got the King K. Rool parry from Smash Brothers. He just flexes his gut and fucking deflects everything. If you're fat enough, you can literally hyper armor your way through life. Have you considered chanting in Swedish? I'm an American. I would sooner die than speak another language. Fucking knife is actually kind of massive. Holy shit. 8 and 7. At least the plastic glue does work. Super gluing resin models is a real pain. It really fucking is. Danny DeVito's belly must feel like a basketball. Why is it so hard? Holy shit. Most Scandinavian languages sound like I am talking drunk. I'm not going to make that joke. I was going to make a joke about certain languages. Not going to stoop that low. Not today, at least. Why does his hand have to be separate from his arm? If you're fat enough, you can literally armor your way through life. Death card green. It's literally what they do. They're so fat. It's definitely not because they're also like dead, decaying, and can't feel anything. It's purely because they're fat. Just King K. Rool your hyper armor your way. Question of the day: can enough fat stop a bullet? Technically speaking, yes, but also that's like opening up the question: can X stop a bullet? And most things can stop a bullet if there's enough of it. So yes, fat can absolutely stop a bullet. I've lost the hand. Where did I put it? There he is. Fuck. Death Guard, new Chaos Models Lord, incredibly gassy. What are you talking about? Is there a nub here? There's a nub here, isn't there? Yeah, there was. There we go. Now his hand fits much better. It's just the average American? Hell yeah, brother. This is God's country. What else needs to even be? Oh, right, his rat friend. Which is 13, 14, and 15. I might actually prime and paint this guy tonight. Though the tournament is in the morning, so I will actually have to be up kind of early. I love cooking a god tier comment just to have it looked over. Fluff, did you type something? Because I don't see anything from you. Or did you comment something on the last video? I haven't seen you comment anything, I don't think. Have you? Am I dumb? I'm kind of retarded. Let me be real, I'm kind of retarded. Alright, forgot what the piece I needed. I needed 15. I had a 485-pound colleague slip and fall next to me. I was sure you died. Holy shit. In Germany? 485 pounds? That's crazy. Was that a Shane Gillis impression? No, it was Joe Rogan. No, Shane Gillis sounds like he has downs just a little bit. Which is kind of the point. I said something 4 minutes ago? Did you? Fluff, your comments didn't show up. I think it got deleted. I don't see anything. Obese customers at work broke the railing on the stairs and it's still not fixed. That's so fucking... Well, it's just gonna break again. Why would you fix it? It'll just break again. It's 17. Where the fuck is 15? Oh, it's right here. No, Shane Gillis talks like a autistic beach bro. What I was going for was Joe Rogan, but I can't do Joe Rogan's voice. Like, here's the thing. I'm kind of retarded. Like, I can't do it. I forget the Alex Jones. Did I say Alex Jones? God, or fuck, did I say Shane Gillis again? Who the fuck? I don't even know who I'm talking about anymore. That was Alex Jones. I'm losing my fucking mind, dude. It's... I don't know what I'm saying anymore. How would you even say Shane Gillis? Like... How the fuck would you do his voice? I can't even, like, think. There are monsters walking where I live. What the fuck does that mean, Course Sport? You ever seen those things where it's like people tweeting ominous things and then just never, like, elaborating on them ever again? That's what that was. You just dropped Curse the Knowledge on me and disappeared. The gay frogs, man. They're turning the frickin' frogs gay! And then somebody made like a fucking YouTube poop fucking remix of that shit. Does your butt connect? Or, oh no, you have a tab that sticks out. That's why. I'm trying to remember Shane Gillis jokes, but I can't remember much from Tires. Turns out the frogs just turned female. They do. That was literally a whole plot point in Jurassic Park. Is that they... Do you have the synonym for butt blocked? Fluff, what the fuck are you talking about? Please explain yourself before you get a fucking shot. Do I have the... What? What? You mean cock block? R stammed? What are you talking about? Fluff, are you okay? Why are my comments gone when they say ass? Yeah, that one was there. The next video we political. Shut the fuck up. No. Piece number 12. I'm going fucking insane. Have you thought about censoring ass and just putting as? What's happened since I've been gone? I don't remember. Actually, it's been a blur. But I actually don't know. Docio butt connect. It's funnier when we can't actually tell what he's trying to say. Because also it puts him in an abject torment pain nexus. I'm getting another message. Abby, don't worry about the table count because I'm happy to just hang. Scotty's usually up for swapping spots with me as well. Also, you can come bring the rats. I am bringing the rats. Rats destroying Dottie immensely. They really are. I'll be back. It'll only be a minute. I've returned. Yeah, the rats are mentally destroying me. It's just his kit. That being said, my clan rats do also destroy me because their kits are just shit, and they're all like standing on like 1 foot running, so they snap off super easy. And I do need to like glue a bunch of them back together. Let me fucking move this back just a little bit so you can kind of... Yeah, this is my microphone. Move this back a little bit just so you can actually see what I'm fucking working on. Morning, Tower Man. Good morning, Opinion. You cut my fucking nails, dude. Shit grows too fucking fast. Rats mentioned. That's literally the stream. We've been making rats. Thinking if one rat is so hard, put to assume how do people put 2,000 points of Skaven? Most Skaven armies and models are not fucking weird to put together like Kritok. That's how. How's this going? Goes on like... Oh, fuck. They're little... It's such a tiny fucking piece, and my fingers aren't as small as I thought they were. That's all I was trying to say. Please tell me it went through. It did not go through. Fluff, I'm sorry. I don't know what you're trying to say. Aren't you in the Discord? Can't you just type... Can't you just message me? Or put in the Discord what you're trying to say? I need my fucking tweezers to put this together. I don't know if it's because I'm on mobile, but it's not giving me the option to become a channel member. It's probably because you're on mobile, because I remember that was a problem for other people. Fucking complex for me to do. There we go. Oh. Fuck. I have tweezers for this, I just need to find them. goes on like this, yes? No, it goes on like this. Oh, it's a gorget. I'm fucking stupid. Lost the tab. Where's the tab? It's right there. That's not how it goes on. Holy fuck, am I stupid? When I answer that question, I already know the answer is yes, I am stupid. Fucking lost. God damn it. Oh, loads of money. L-O... I forget the rest of the song. L-O-D-S-M-O-N-E. What's that spell? Loads of money. One time I have a notch, and it is not notching. Losing my fucking mind. Okay, I need to actually grab my tweezers. Thank you, Lost, you psychopath. People revising the gift to Lost. God. I've already lost a piece. Where did I put it? No. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. Okay. The final model, it's supposed to be like this. Glory to Lost. I was hoping it would have to give it to Bloodbag or Iron Garg. I'm telling you, dude, it's not gonna choose them, and it sucks, and I don't know why it's not choosing them. Because it should. I don't know why they made it so it doesn't prioritize people who are in the stream. Manhandle this fucking plate into position. Just literally how it goes. Kinda, I guess so. It's weird. I thought it would like cover the entire gorget. I guess not. I want to see someone paint Skaven like fancy rats. Fucking why? I mean, go off, but like why? There you go. I need to get the shit out of the way. Wait, are there there are warsmiths and warpsmiths? Yes. Warpsmith is just the Chaos Lord. Warsmith is the Chaos Lord. Warpsmiths are the actual smiths who make shit. Where do you go? Here? Something like that. Oh no, you connect in this. That's where your fist goes. Interesting. Okay. Diddy Smiths. Someone send Core Sport out the airlock. Hello, Beans. Okay, that's how you're supposed to go. What the heck is he building? I'm building a rat. With my long-ass nails, because I didn't fucking cut them. Number 16. Fluffy, you can just message me, I purge my friend requests constantly, so I don't accept friend requests. But you should be able to just message me, unless it's not letting you message me. Fucking I forgot who joined, and they and the auto mod started banning them, but they were able to message me. Oh, here we go. Jesus fuck. Okay, no wonder your fucking message was getting deleted. It wasn't because you were saying ass, because what you were talking about. I'll go ahead and read what Fluffy said. The person that can remove my tongue from a Sister of Battle's ass will be crowned King Arthur. That's so good. Someone woke up shit-faced and saw they were a member. That's a great way to fucking find that out. Give me Ratatouille Skaven? No. God. I hate fucking having to file off nubs and shit. I was just in my mind trying to get you to see it. Well, it was pretty funny. It was worth it. To me, it was worth it. I don't know if it was worth it. You probably want to jump off a bridge right now. Am I fool? It goes on like that, right? Yes. And it's supposed to connect under his arm. And under this asshole. On top of this guy. There we go. Just gonna have to get the fucking glue in the cracks and just hope it holds. I wish I had more sprue goo. I have some, but it's not particularly good anymore. This is why women don't play Warhammer? Probably, but eh. This stream is reminding me of the Space Marine Scouts kill team I need to put them together. It's making me feel guilty. I mean, you do what you lack. My P365 is whispering to me again. I think the letting the Emperor's children in the warband was a bad idea. Oh well. No, my sins of the prophets crashed again. What? This is why I stay far away as possible from male of Sisters of Battles fans. I am a male of Sister of Battle fan, but I also just don't own any of the models. Pretty sure my sprue goo is not usable. It does not seem usable. Maybe I could stir it up. Let me try that. I need a brush I don't care about. Or something. I could also just use sprue, actually, the more I think about it. There we go. Pretty sure he'll still be on the rat when you come back. I will still be on the rat when you come back. Sprue goo got pretty liquidy. I think this sprue goo is lost. Or I could throw more sprue in there and see if it works. Which, I will opt to throw more sprue in there. Imagine being a male in an environment of all hot women, hard to focus on the enemy. Need help. Shut up, rat boy. I'm reading your stupid fucking post. You made that joke on the sisters video already. Brother, do you remember my faux idea? My idea foe, the Iron Rat of the Broken Tower? What are you talking about? Fine, god damn it, stop it. Hopefully that creates enough screw brew. I have good taste, Shedman. Debatable. I feel like there's easier ways of doing this, but I don't really need to get that much in here right now. Just a little bit. Where's the cap? It's right here. Hey, it's starting to make sprue go again. It's that, and then 18, 17, 18, and 19. I'm going to need to eat my food at some point, but I will hold off on that for now. Dark Eldar Dominatrix or Sister of Battle Mommies. How does this require turn complexion books? Oh my god. I just want an Eldar Farseer lady to tell me it's gonna be okay. What's the third more sinister option? Just a straight up demonette. Or Gene Stealer Cult Woman. The bald one with the big thing on her forehead. They all have a thing on their forehead. I don't know why I said that. I'll take it. Jesus Christ. I'm going to need to pry him off his base really quick because I did not realize he was going to need to be seated more forward. Chill now, literally. I want to be played like a heart brother. Am I dumb? How does this attach? He goes around the back, and then he... I'm supposed to do it before I put him on the base. That's why. We've reached the part again where, this... Oh, there we go. Found it. Found out how to connect it. Fix this before I actually attach it. I kept reading Shedman as Shadman. That's also what I read, and I was trying not to say that because, you know, piece of shit human being. Not trying to acknowledge their existence any further than I need to. How does this attach? Oh, it attaches like that. Why would you make me do it like this and not prior? Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of cutting really quick. There we go. That tab is immediately going to get in the way. That's much better. Ah! It fell off. Fuck. There we go. There's a lot of fucking parts on this dude. I learned about the other day about the Demonkilabais, the Iron Warrior stuff. It's Hanzo stuff, not specifically Iron Warrior. And it's because Graham McNeil is a mentally disturbed person. It's gonna sound bad for me to say. It's not that as bad as people make it out to be. It's kind of overhyped. It's fucked up, yes, obviously, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. I had to make a 3-hour drive in 5 minutes. I have yet to sleep. Fluff, please go to bed. I do not want to be the one responsible for you crashing and dying in the middle of the interstate. The Monkey Law's baby's first body horror. It really is. I've seen more fucked up shit in like 80s horror movies. You gave me non-flashbacks to He Who Shall Not Be Named. Who are you talking about? Fucking Hanzo? Or are you talking about somebody else? Voldemort. Fucking nerd. Boy, spindly banners, my favorite thing. Shedman, are you aware of the peak 40k fanfiction, Can Love Bloom, or Love Can Bloom? No, I'm not aware of it. All I know is that they keep making jokes about it on TTS. When that was still running. My lord, do you think love can bloom on a battlefield? What the fuck are you talking about, brother? So do not fucking call me Shedman. People are gonna get the wrong impression, and I don't need that. The man of the shed. Stop it. You for the Shedman, his new name is Shedman, the Warsmith of the Broken Tower. The fuck is wrong with you people? Alright, which banner goes where? Oh no, they go together, right? This is gonna be annoying to put together. Give love a chance, but do. I don't know what that I don't know what that's a reference to. I'm gonna be real with you, big man. Iron doesn't love it, clangs against the weapon of the Vaal creature gets he's in armor, yeah. That's accurate. Alright, where does this attach? They attach here. And he's done. Not as awful to paint as or build as I thought it was going to be. It's just that one part. And there is gaps here and there, which, assuming the Sprugu wants to cooperate, I might use some of it. I don't know if it will. I hit the camera. My bad. The fucking messages are doing the thing again. Is it because you're talking about putting your tongue where the sun don't shine on Sisters of Battle? That might be the reason, Fluff. It's probably the contents of your messages, Fluff. Let me say the funny things. There's a difference between saying a funny thing and saying something that would get you escorted off of a fucking school. I'm going to go Rattlecam Prime this boy really quick because I do want to paint him tonight. And while he's drawing, I'm going to eat my fucking food because I still have not eaten. I'll be back. roasting shed, aren't you? I fucking hate you guys. You guys are a fucking hive mind. You will regret you will regret evolving ears if I join. Is that what you just said? I'm gonna not be able to stream game nights with you guys. I'm going to eat one of my burgers. I'll eat 2 of my burgers actually because I'm fucking hungry. I haven't eaten all day. Don't make me ban Shed. I will ban Shed, I swear to God. I am PG when needed. You are. I don't need Fluff telling me where he wants to put his tongue. I'm always PG, you can trust me. No, I fucking can't. Blood God gets it even if he's gas corrupted. I am mostly PG. I'm probably not even gonna stream the game nights. I don't know, I might. I need to figure out stuff to do. What's your favorite TTS episode? That's kind of a hard one. I think it's when Big E and Kitten play a children's card game. And he wins. Because he believes in the spleen of the cards. But that's a special, so I don't really know if that counts. I'm trying to go back and think through all the... Oh, I know what my favorite one is. It's when, it's actually not the Dark Eldar one. It's before the Dark Eldar one. It's when, the demons are fighting, Fyodor and everybody at the Gate of Cain, and they're trying to get into the webway. And it's when fucking, right at the end, Star Child fucking reincarnates into Fyodor. And it plays, the fucking track, what is it, Chairbound Prankster. That shit was so sick. It was just like a cool reminder of like, yeah, TTS is silly, but there's still a story. Rat Boy, I don't think you like anything. I'm gonna be real with you. I think you were just opposed to being happy. On topic of TTS, watch and listen to the parody. I have been listening to it. I need to catch up on it because I've been falling behind a lot. In which the Dark Eldar gets shit on by the Star Child. Yeah, they do. It's just it's the part of what was it? Like when like after Star Child inherits or after Fyodor inherits the Star Child. And then, Russ, which is, fucking voiced by Zoran the Bear, like, realizes it's his dad, and he, like, the way it was voice acted was just like, fuck! That was good. Because you really have to, like, from the perspective of the Primarchs, their dad's been dead for 10,000 years. And sure, like, even, like, Gilliman met him. I'm talking about in-lore specifically, but, like, it's different to seeing the Emperor shackled to a throne, and it's just a suggestion of what he once was. And then, it's different to seeing him like actually be able to walk. Like regardless of their feelings about him, I'm pretty sure like the loyalist Primarchs chose to be loyal, and I'm pretty sure that would make them feel something, hopefully something good. But 40k is a setting where it should never progress, so the Emperor's never going to get off his throne. Fluff, what the fuck? I just read what you said. God damn it. TTS Dorn will always be Rogel Dorn in my head. Same! It's just a really good representation of Dorn. I feel like the Grey Knight hate is insanely overplayed. But I'll talk about that when we do a Grey Knight video. The Grey Knights are cool, but they just deserve so much better. And they never got the proper writers to give them better. Because Grey Knights are basically stuck in like the Matt Ward era for almost all their lore. And I don't think they've really gotten... Has there been like any new Grey Knights books since like the Matt Ward era, or no? Because I literally don't know. I don't even know if there's Grey Knight books. I know there's books that have Grey Knights in them, but I don't know if there's a dedicated Grey Knights book. Getting added again. What am I getting added for? I'm in your walls eating cotton candy. That's funny. ADB did a Grey Knights book. It's pretty good. Yeah, but if ADB touches anything, it turns to gold. That's just the law of life. Go to bed, Fluff. Fluff, go to fucking sleep. Don't you have to drive? One more burger, and I will continue my hobbying. I'll talk about it when we do Grey Knights eventually, but they're just like... Grey Knights are, in my opinion, so much missed potential, and GW doesn't know what to do with them. Because they're a step between Space Marines and Custodes. But they're also, like, their own entities. So, like, what do you do with them? I think the Grey Knights are cool. It's just they keep getting mishandled. You need to have, like, a dedicated rider to them. If I have to stop building my models one more time because I hear your name, I'm gonna have problems in Discord. Grey Knights don't have Primaris because they're based off of the Emperor's Gene Seed. And as far as I know, the Emperor's Gene Seed is not compatible with Primaris. That is why they don't have, that's why they don't have Primaris. That's my understanding. What do you mean, one more burger? How many burgers do you eat? What the fuck is eating multiple burgers? I mean, I have like 4 burgers, dude. I didn't eat today. I am fucking hungry. And they got bitched by the Space Wolves. Let them run it again. I don't like the Space Wolves, just in lore. Does the Emperor have Gene Seed? Well, the Primarchs are based off of the Emperor. So I would assume the Emperor has Gene Seed, yes. Let me look it up. Well, Gene Seed is just like the genetic code shoved into an organ for someone to do. I'm gonna be an upstanding police officer in Los Sueños PD. Jesus Christ. So you're gonna be blasting someone's head up with a shotgun in 5 minutes. Gotcha. Just look it up. The Grey Knights have a trilogy of short stories, all of which are old, seemingly. I really hope they get a proper refresher over the baby carrier. I want them to have better lore, but GW just doesn't want to give them attention. And I don't know why. Shut up, Blood. I saw that. I don't like Space Wolves either, but they have done one good thing. Well, it depends on what one good thing it is. Is it beat up the Inquisition? Also, the Emperor has plenty. Jesus fucking Christ, Delta. Depends on the size. Fiend McDonald's burgers are pretty thin and nutritious. They are. They're really small. Also, I eat this over the course of like a few hours. Go. Lore time, so considering the harsh conditions of... Oh god. What is he saying now? Considering the harsh conditions of the broken tower front lawns, it would make logical sense to have airlocks and exterior doors to keep all the cold out. So that way to keep us venting inside into space where being a punishment you gave the broken tower lore. Another size where you all my XGF, Jesus Christ. But only men can receive my seed, the Emperor, literally. So fucking real. I should probably put up a text thing saying I'm eating. Of course, stop it. The Terminus Decree is legit just Malcador telling the Grey Knights to JFK Big E when he needs to take a piss. If I remember correctly, TTS did something similar to what the Terminus Decree is in canon. But the idea of the Terminus Decree in TTS was that they would strike down the Emperor and take a chance at sacrificing Terra and the Astronomicon to resurrect the Emperor. Because he's currently both in the warp and stuck in reality. So if they just took the bet and put him entirely in the warp by killing him, they might just turn him into a new god. Which I think is way better than just, if the Emperor stands up, kill him. What if the Emperor didn't invite Horus and his body just did that? Shut the fuck up. Fluff. Stop. Just stop. There was such a thing as too far. 40k writers are just copying TTS is real. You have my seed, my son, the Emperor, 32 Millennia, 32 the Lord of the Choir Boy. You have no idea how confused I was when when I was listening to like the dialogue in fucking Deathwing, because I didn't know what 40k was, right? And so I'm listening to the whoever the fuck is in charge of like commanding the Deathwing. He's like, the Tyranids have taken our gene seed. I'm like, they taken your what? What do you mean they've taken it? I started Rogue Trader CRPG like a month ago and got demoralized after I found out being nice to children gets you the sister's bad ending, allegedly. How? Brother, my balls are gone. I'm gonna get some water from my wet palette and my cup, and then I can start painting up Kritok. I'll be back. had a funny thought now that I'm coming back. You're posting shit, aren't you? Or you're not? Actually, that's present. Praise be to Space King! Oh my god, what is going on in this chat? There we go. Okay. Never thought about Tirthic Xenoqueen's. What the fuck, fine. The most scariest line in 40k is when the webway fell and the Emperor said, "I don't know." Yeah, that shit's fucking horrifying. Why can't I romance the motherly sister aboard my vessel? Because she's the only sister who took a vow of celibacy, I guess. Also, maybe you're the problem. And by you, I mean all of us. All of us are the problem. They knew we would go after her. Why is the Navigator the romance option, but Argenta isn't? Are you telling me you don't want to romance the creepy aristocrat lady who has to sacrifice people to put us in the warp? I frankly think you're a coward, Cabela, though. Cabela is apparently a really good romance in terms of writing. God, this stream has devolved so much. The stream devolves because I don't time people out. If I time people out, the stream wouldn't devolve as much. Stream was pretty low. Hey, fuck you, find. Goated romance. Apparently her romance is really good. In favor of being diving board of the sister of how to swimming pool. Say I. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with people? This is why the female viewers percentage will forever stay at fucking 0.8% because you guys don't know how to fucking behave. I don't have any in my... Oh, here's my green paint. I'm pretty sure I don't paint them with green armor. I paint them with green cloth and I give them bronze armor. Let me check. Here's my one painted rat boy. With his green energy dreadlocks that plug into his fucking backpack. Stream is evolved because we have multiple average children in it. Your Warhammer YouTube, you think you're gonna have high female numbers? More than 0.8. Definitely not in the stream though, because you guys are fucking savages. Women play Warhammer. Lost. Women play Warhammer. What am I using this for? This brush sucks. Real talk, I have a goofy goblin gamer brain right now and couldn't figure out how Rogue Trader's combat worked. It's kind of complicated. And they don't really give you a good tutorial. I had to figure it out through trial and error. John Deere rats, yeah. If you couldn't tell, I like the color of green, black, gray, and gold. It's supposed to be bronze, though, but it comes out looking gold after you wash it. When play Warhammer exclusively as Tyranids for some reason, it's because women like bugs. Is Rogue Trader voiced? So your character has voice lines, but not like voice lines in dialogue. And the NPCs have have voices, but it's only in certain dialogue. It's not fully 100% voiced. The main quest is mostly voiced. Crazy. I was crazy once. My friend keeps saying that every time one of us says crazy when we're doing D&D and shit. I tried to make my Rogue Trader 40k female Commander Shepard. So you went Renegade and started punching everybody? What was that? I thought I saw something on my desk. Yes. I can't do Ready CRPGs anymore. Divinity broke me. Divinity is, I'm gonna be real, Divinity is a shit game. I don't like it. I did not like playing Divinity at all. Fuck. There's a thing on my model. Me and my friends tried playing Divinity so many times and it was so fucking boring. Any of y'all listen to Super Ghostbusters by Vinesauce Joel? We live in a world where you saying that makes fucking sense to a human being, and that's crazy. These are just words, man, literally. Can my mini be a Space Marine riding a Killdozer with a John Deere paint scheme? Become a member, and we'll talk about that later. Would you paint a Whittle Bane Blade? What the fuck are you talking about? But I think you put green on everything. Green is my favorite color. Of course I'm going to put green on everything. This is my favorite color, and this is my favorite shade of green. Did you check out my Space Marines then? Did you post them? I didn't see anything in Hobby. Oh, damn, what the fuck? Well, I hate lion, but Dave painted a really good lion. Holy shit. There's Fluff's Salamander's Saturnine. I put it up next to the doorway inside the little entrance. If it's not there, I don't know where you put it. Damn. Hell yeah. Fluffy, I did not see your Salamanders. I like those. Hell yeah. Oh, they're your Marines. It's a more drab green, but I still like them. It's like an army green. Also, thank you, Blood, for becoming a member. Hell yeah, brother. Maybe boot up my PC, but it was worth it, to be honest. You have access to the Discord now. It should be in a post somewhere. I am going to refresh the link tomorrow, so if the link doesn't work now, it'll be up tomorrow. Sentences are groups of words. That's crazy. That's hokey. And old Jontron was better. God, I'm autistic. Paragraphs are groups of sentences, which are groups of words. That's crazy. Mumbo jumbo. He, she, we, wumbo. If the Emperor has been around for human history, that means he would have been... I don't know if he would have been in the flight logs, rat. I think Jontron ran out of old games to make videos about. Yeah, he probably did. Do I even have enough gold to do my bronze? I should. I said could have. But hear me out. No. Biggie's a piece of shit, but he's not that. I'm going now, but I will be back. See you, Garg. I don't know if I'm going to be on for that much longer, because I do have to go to the tournament. But I will try to stay up. The Emperor could have stopped us, but did nothing. The Emperor also wasn't doing much. Which world leader is the Emperor resurrected into right now? The entire point of the Emperor during humanity starting is that he wasn't interacting with them. He was just watching them and making sure that nobody interfered with them. We had a pretty prolific leader once. Shut the fuck up. This music sounds like fucking Terraria battle theme music, honestly. Within sheds interlinked to Alan, you could be shift someone interlinked. What the fuck are you saying? Who was the Emperor of Mankind, 1933 to 1945? Shit, it hasn't been seen. What the fuck are you saying? Oh, I haven't seen Blade Runner. No, I haven't. I probably should, because I am kind of into depressing movies. I did not know Dave Bautista was in Blade Runner. I saw a clip of that a while ago. It's funny that Bautista and John Cena actually act, but it's The Rock. He's the biggest acting career and can't act for shit. Yeah, he's just a name. In your own version of the version of the Warhammer universe, how do your armies not get confused with all the different green armies you have? Mostly because I only really have one green army per setting. So for 40k, my green army is Admech. For Age of Sigmar, my green army is Skaven, and technically speaking, Nighthaunt, but it's really easy to tell the difference between a ghost and a fucking rat. And for Trench Crusade, my green army is New Antioch. That's how. I don't have more than one green army for each setting. I just really like this green. It's a good green. Also, these guys are primarily like bronze, goldish. I don't own a single green paint. I love green paints. I showed you my green paints. I have 24 of them. Or 21 or something like that. I'm going to need to paint those skulls a separate color. Forgot about that. Is that paint thinned? It's as thin as I'm gonna have it be thinned. I try not to do 2 thin coats on my shit, but I also try not to do 1 thick coat. It's more like a 1.5 coat. I try to get my armies done fast. I don't care if they look particularly amazing. The colors usually do the work for me. Now I need to buy the contrast screen for the painted visors because I want to create tower adjacent army for my 40k one. I use I already showed you what I use. I use a fluorescent paint for the majority of my visors, just green fluorescent. I forget what colors I use. I think I use German gray for the skin. No, I use gray for the skin, and I use light gray for the fur. Probably do a black leather for that, actually. Beautiful. I need to redo the bases on these guys. I'm not really particularly happy with how this is turning out. Also, I should just use Modern Earth for all these. Did you know humans can perceive significantly more shades of green than any other color? Why do you know this? Who told you this information? You get the grays. Get the German gray out here. Good night, good night. Never lost, man. I will see you possibly tomorrow if I decide to stream. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I might just hang out with my friend. I am back to tell you I just made a new Reddit community called For the Shed. Please do not do that. There's a creature standing behind me and he's doing the orange justice. because the peak sensitivity for the human visual system is around 555 nm wavelengths. School told me that. It's the most German fucking thing I think you could have ever learned. We've already done it. Okay, well, I am not endorsing that. You do what you lack, but... Yes, I need to get a new thing of German Grey, huh? No, there's still a little bit left. Neutral gray. This German Grey is really not going to be that noticeable. It is German Grey, not German Field. It's just called German Grey over here. But yeah, I like German Grey. Who's this fucking creature behind me? What do you want? What? Oh, say that. Use your fucking... What do you think is being used as a camera for the stream? No, because it vibrates the camera. Okay, I need to go move my truck really quick. Yeah, I don't use AK, I use Vallejo. Until they fucking decide to change everything. It's the year 2025 and still no 40K dating sim. Rat, you need help. I'll be back really quick. I gotta park my truck. Burn. You guys should post in chat. I hate you guys. Oh, it's just guard. Where was I with painting? Shed Reddit link, please. The Discord link will expire tomorrow. Actually, that reminds me, I could just message Garg on Reddit so he gets the Discord link because he's not going to be able to be a member. He's the only exception. Garg, I don't know if it's going to auto-ban the link, but if you can, link it so I can just message you the Discord invite. I'm banned on Reddit? How are you banned on Reddit? What the fuck? Go for a spam and cheese sandwich right now. That's the most Australian fucking thing I've heard in a while. I'll make it after stream. Okay, well, Garg, I'm gonna post a link. I'm going to delete it in 30 seconds. This is your one shot to get into the Discord. I'm posting it now. It's not been deleted. What chapter should I paint my scouts? As blah. As and why is it Crimson Fists? I think you should paint them Crimson Fists. Bro, I got banned. So we chaos streaming now. Chaos streaming? You mean streaming? Share streaming? I mean, I'm sitting in a chair and I'm streaming, yes. Also, fuck you, bitch. Why aren't you going to the tournament tomorrow? I know it's because you have work and shit. And you're not gaming this weekend, right? Also, I'm going to literally put it right here. I'm going to leave your shit for your dreadnoughts. I'm at work now, Lamau. I'm going to leave your shit for your dreadnoughts at the shop tomorrow, assuming I don't forget. Oh, the fucking soundtrack ended. It's been 3 hours. Funny. Okay, I pick it up Sunday. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Where the fuck is the paintbrush I was just using? I just had it. It's gone now. Reduced to atoms. It's not this one, is it? It is this one. This one's moist. By the way, who's the Mexican guy holding his hands to the camera from time to time? Fuck you. God damn it. I wonder who that possibly could be. Is it Carlos? Fuck you. I like how that's the first Mexican name that came to your mind. Yark isn't dead, I knew it. What do you mean Yark isn't dead? Did something come out? Thank you for the $2, brother. I appreciate it. But also, I don't know what you're talking about. Because I'm pretty sure Yark is dead in the dirt. Valrex says he's getting a new model. Valrex's been telling me I'm gonna get Chaos fucking bikers for 5 years now. Where are they, man? I had a 3D fucking print my own, and I've got a 3D kit bash them too. For the end of the edition campaign book, like Arcs of Omen, but there's always a campaign book at the end of the edition. Coming end of edition. Okay, well, if it doesn't happen, I'm gonna make fun of you. Yeah, the Chaos Riders are rough. Yeah, there's no fucking new bike riders. Also, Jurgen is getting a model. If Jurgen gets a model, I'm gonna fucking scream. Cause, yay. I want Jurgen to get a model so that way next edition, when we actually have Psychic back, he's fully anti-Psyker. Jurgen is Caiaphas Kane's little helper guy. He's a blank that carries around a melted gun. Oh wait, Jurgen. I'm thinking about someone else. Wait, Jurgen? Jurgen's still alive? I thought Jurgen died. Okay, that's what he says. Okay, well, I thought Jurgen was dead. Clones anything goes. I guess so, yeah. Is every deathcore leader just named Jurgen for simplicity's sake? Google says Jurgen and he's dead. Okay. Gotta go. Peace. See you, man. That's interesting. I have not watched Valorant in forever. I'm kind of just tired of rumors because half of them don't fucking come to be true until like 10 years later. So I don't really see a point. Jurgen. I thought Jurgen was Caiaphas Kane's little dude, bro. Or is that Jorgen? I don't fucking remember. I haven't listened to Caiaphas Kane in forever. Alright, the Krieg novel and part of the plot is trying to detonate some nuclear missiles hidden under a hive before the orcs can get to them, and nobody knows what a nuke is for some reason. Well, yeah, didn't Krieg literally get nukes back into, like, basically the Stone Age? So they don't know a lot about, like, semi-modern technology. Ugh. It is. What time is the tournament? I might have to go to bed soon. The Den. Tomorrow at opening. Opening is 10 o'clock. I have 10 hours, technically less, until the tournament. Okay. I will stream until 12:30 my time, and then I have to get off because I have to get all my shit ready. I also have to remember how to play fucking Age of Sigmar, so I gotta go get a oh god, sorry, Mike. I gotta go get a refresher on that. It's an Inquisitor taking the two Kriegers with him for this mission on a different planet besieged by orcs hundreds of years after the Krieg nukes itself. They treat it like nobody in 40k knows what nukes is. That's strange. To be fair, the common Imperial is pretty ignorant about a lot of things, but I feel like they would know what a nuke is because they have them. They're called Death Strike missiles. Have you seen the Fat Electrician video? How he argued to college kids about why Fat Man and Little Boy were totally justified? I had to talk about that in college as well. I had to write an essay about that at some point. I don't remember why, but if I remember correctly from what his video said, our arguments pretty much boiled down to the exact same thing. Ten more minutes, and then I have to get off. And I'll probably just be painting more Skaven, just off stream. Guardsman screaming tactical nuke incoming. It's fucking, what is it? I can't think of the name of it. This is went to the Hiroshima Museum and came back talking about how evil nukes are. The thing about nukes is that they are evil, but also Japan was doing some shit. Does that justify us dropping nukes on them? There's an argument to be made, but regardless, it happened. Nukes were dropped. That is the end of the story. You can't go back and change it. I mean, that's pretty decent for how far I'm probably going to get with him. Hello, Garg. I'm only live for a little bit longer because I have to get all my shit ready for the tournament. I'm in it now? Okay, good. You were the only person I'm going to make that exception for, because it is not your fault you're not getting a membership. I'm going to have to reset that code. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and generate a new one right now. So that way the old one can't be used. There goes the new link. The old one cannot be used anymore. Probably should have told you this is my first time using Discord. That's fine. Just you will find your way to navigate through it. It's not as hard as people make it out to be. Literally just had to make an account right now. Oh lord. Oh wait, did you get in or do you need me to post the link again? Named Iron Worries Dreadnought, Lamau. Oh, I see you. You're right there. I'm gonna put a note. Blood God, why do you have 2 accounts? Is this something I should be concerned about? Unit 731 was a Dimensional and was an interwar department. Yeah, it was a lot of shit. One was an older email I don't use, so I just made a new one in case I got locked out. Okay, all right, I'll accept that. I think I'm done with them. It's not like any of my models are gonna be done for tomorrow, anyways. I have a different name in Discord, okay? Yeah, I saw. I went ahead and I just put notes next to people's names for me to know who was who. Just in case. I had to do that for somebody else because their name is different. Hey guys. Oh god, Wiz, I'm about to stop streaming in a little bit. You joined at a sad point because I have a tournament tomorrow I need to go to, and it's about to be 12:30 at night. Oh damn, yeah. I was supposed to stream way earlier, but wouldn't change much. Help? What do you mean help? What do you need help with? You keep saying help, and I don't know what you're saying. Like, what do you need help with? I'm confused. How did it go then? Well, it's tomorrow, or it's today, technically speaking, so I don't know yet. I have 2 screen mode. I have 2 screen mode and help me. I don't know what you want me to say. Discord, okay? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not tech support, Garg. You could probably find your answer on Google. Discord. Yeah, I know, you need to speak English. You're saying things. Yeah, I have 2 screen mode and help. Alt F4, really. Am I joined in it? Yeah, I see, I saw your name on it earlier. Yeah, you're in there, Iron Warriors Dreadnought. His name is Iron Warriors Dreadnought in Discord. It's not a guard. Have I joined it? Yeah, I see you. You're there. Was you painting Skaven? I was painting Skaven. I built and painted. Well, he's not done, but I built and painted up Kritok because I'm taking Skaven to the tournament in like a few hours. He's not in the landing zone. Is he not? He's not in the landing zone. Hold on. Oh, I think it's because of this. Let me go to the server settings. It should be in community. I think there's a thing where you're not able to interact with the server for 10 minutes if you're a fresh account. It has to wait. So let me go back and check that again, just to make sure. Safety setup. Automod. No, it's not this one. That's why I can't do anything. Yeah, it's because you literally just made your account. You should be able to interact on the server in about 10 minutes or so. That being said, I am trying to find where I put that setting on, and I am blind. I'm in shed posting. Oh, it's working now? Or is it a Warcry model? You play. Oh, I play AOS every now and again. I just don't play it that often. I play Skaven and Night Haunt, and I'm working on both them and Slaves to Darkness at some point. And I do want to do OCR Bone Reapers in the future. It is getting late. I'm going to need to go collapse in my bed because I have to get all these models ready, and then I'm going to go collapse in my bed. So. See you guys in a bit. It just gives you the rules screen. Well, you have to read the rules, and then it tells you where to click on, and then you should get access to the server. Have you thought about making AOS videos? I have not, because AOS doesn't do that great, and this is a 40k channel, and YouTube will kill me if I try to diversify too early. Tell Carlos he did a good job. I hate you. Fine. Good night. Fuck you.